Hello, everyone, and welcome to Midgardi RPG. My name is Hikaru, and this is Madness, our Dungeon of the Mad Mage game. And these are my players.
Hi, I'm Garmbreak1. I wear fingerless gloves now, and I play Torch, a Fire Ganassi investigator. I remember the name of my class after a second. It's really close to Inquisitor. I was expecting Inquisitor because that's much more medieval, but I am kind of a dick. I have a really nice cane. Zio?
Hi, I'm Zio. I am playing Remy Susanna. She is an arcane domain cleric and a Azamar. And she is a sweet child who probably shouldn't be in this dungeon, but here she is having to babysit Omitra. Also, Garm, I'm going to point out you messed up your intro on Wednesday by joking about your character, so I think that just kind of vetoes doing any intro today. Well,
That's fair.
Pi?
Hi, I'm Pi, and I'm playing Omitra, the half elf. I almost said tiefling because we joke that that's what I look like, because I do. And I require a babysitter because I'm a sorcelock and I make things go boom. I also only make good decisions, like jumping into a meaningless pit where I don't have air. Show.
Hi, I'm Sho. I'm playing Tetran Estar, the College of Masks Bard, Wizard, Archaeologist, Winged Tiefling, and Pi. I thought that Omitra was a source of a lot of problems, not a source of lock.
What do you think a lock means?
A lake?
I'll lock your
I
doors
was
and
going to
pray
say a
that you
monster.
can't. Oh,
Also, Omitra does see visions of doom and destruction.
I mean, who doesn't these days?
Ramby?
Okay, yes, the baby.
We're going after mindflayers.
Yeah,
It'll
what
change.
what was the name of this floor again, Karu?
Sea Deeps.
Well, that's way less threatening than the one with all the mind players.
Well, at least it's not D Deeps, because then it would be bigger.
DDD?
Before we get into it, I would like to take a moment to thank our sponsors. Roll20.net has been sponsoring us for a while now, and they are a great tabletop solution, virtual tabletop solution for your games, especially when you have friends that are like all over the world or just around the corner but can't meet up on a Friday because they've got kids or whatever. Adult shit. That's not a problem for us, but the distance totally is. So they are actually celebrating having 5 million users. That's a lot. We discovered you cannot roll 5 million dice on the virtual tabletop that is Roll20. But you can roll a 1d 5 million, I think, maybe.
The cap is 999, by the way, if you're curious.
Yep, you
We
can only roll
counted.
999 dice, which is a lot. Please do not use the 3D dice option when rolling 999 dice. New on the Roll20 marketplace, they're apparently partnering with Wizards of the Coast to release the new Adventurers League stuff. So you can actually run Adventurers League games now. The first module for season 9, Escape from Eltergard, is now available on the market. So go check it out. Everything pre-programmed. You can just buy it there. It'll have all the maps and everything you need to run that module on Roll20. So there you go.
You know, I've said like 100 times we're not going to run Adventurers League like compatible games, but that makes it a lot easier and slightly more tempting. I mean,
They're
not
always a tie-in to their current modules, so it'll have to do with Descent into Avernus.
yeah.
Because all the Adventurers League stuff is tie-ins to the current story arc. So that's fun. Yeah, you guys don't really care about what's going on in the surface because you're 17 levels down, 17, 16 levels down into the dungeon. 17 actually.
Oh yeah, we're
I thought
gonna
we were 18.
Nope, 17.
we're gonna come back up to the surface at some point and find out that like half of the world has been drawn into hell.
Yeah.
Like the only thing remaining is Karatur. There's like a crater. The first several levels are gone. It just like we go out the top of the third level. It's just flaming wastes.
Luckily,
Meanwhile,
Elrune will be fine because she's in Skullport.
Exactly.
Omitra just goes, "Ha! I was right."
No, it's a completely different, unrelated apocalypse, like we're in a fucking Marvel movie.
Does that mean we're in the bad universe?
Which bad universe? There's
The
several.
one where everything goes wrong at once?
Yeah, that's where we are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
You don't realize it, but the lure of Undermountain has actually saved you all
my
from the
God.
catastrophes happening on the surface.
Actually,
No. This works out even better than you all thought. I will take the fantastic role of Ant-Man with my enlarge reduce and come up with some harebrained scheme to save us all.
Oh god, I'm Doctor Strange. I mean, I love Doctor Strange, don't get me wrong. I think that was my favorite Marvel movie. But I don't
What
like
have we learned about
Oh my
drinking?
God.
I don't
Just
like
don't drink.
I don't like that I map so well to him.
Oh, that was wonderful, Kari.
Wait, who's Tethrin?
Oh no, Remy's Spider-Man.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The sweet summer child that shouldn't be here.
Oh shit. Yeah, who am
Yeah.
I think Tethrin's Bruce Banner, but only Bruce Banner.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
At most, maybe Professor Hulk.
Man, I should
that
actually
would-
watch Endgame.
But that would require me actually being strong. I am not strong.
Wait, who
I
would
only have.
Elrune be?
No, he's got to be Iron Man.
she'd be
'cause
Natasha.
Catherine has the masks, won't shut the fuck up, and is charismatic anyway.
Hey, I
Yeah,
mean,
alright.
and Elrune would absolutely be the Black Widow.
Tethrin
Yep.
isn't smart enough to
Which-
be Iron Man.
Leaves and Deer is
Excuse
Hawkeye.
you, I have an intelligence of 18.
true.
Thank you.
Alright, so who's gonna play a
Yeah.
Warforged so we can have Vision? And who wants to play literally just Thor? Because I
I mean-
kind of want to play literally just Thor.
Well, you can if you'd like.
Yeah. Third backup character. Here we go. All
Yeah.
right. So
Yeah, I haven't introduced my backup character, so I can make the Warforged.
that's true. I physically can't because they shouldn't exist on Faerun, and I'm the only one who cares. But
Oh my god, show made Hawkeye.
yeah,
I did. Oh,
I did say.
Oh. Wait, does that mean you have a luscious ass?
I mean,
he's a
probably.
male drow.
I'm
He's a
going
male
to
drow,
point
yeah.
out no one is playing Captain America, so no one has America's ass.
Damn, that's upsetting.
That's the true tragedy
Garm,
here.
I'm going to point out that is an actual line in Endgame. You have to watch that movie.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Captain America goes, that is America's ass.
Yeah, like Captain America says that about his own ass.
Oh god. I had a chance to see it, but I ended up spending my time hanging out holding hands with my girlfriend instead, which I guess we could have done in the theater, but
All right, so Sea Deeps, you all descended to level 16, killed some young Githyanki, jumped into space, got captured by the Githyanki, and the Githyanki were like, okay, yeah, we'll let you free on the next level where you are going to kill mindflayers. And you all will like, yeah, we can do that. Sure. Yep. That's absolutely what we're going to do. Holy shit, we're doomed. Descended to the next level, decided that, you know what, maybe a long rest was in order because it had been a long day. You had woken up, fought the Nether Skull, gone down a level, went swimming in the Astral Sea. You know, it's been a long day, and swimming takes out so much energy out of you. I mean, the battle wasn't too bad, but the swimming part, you know? Swimming just drains you. So you take a long rest. At the
In
entrance,
Tiny Hut.
to a level filled to the brim, according to what you know, with mind flayers. What could possibly go wrong?
I thought that we had taken our long rest at the stairs at the top, leading down to that
No,
level.
they made us go down.
Oh.
We are at the bottom of the stairs, at the very edge of the stairs in Tiny Hut. Kara, you
Whatever.
want to give us a map?
Yeah.
No, not yet. Anyways, you all take a long rest. Is anyone
Keeping watch, yes.
who's keeping watch?
Remy will at one point, but like she can do last watch.
Who's taking
Tetram will
first?
take one of them. I guess Tetram will take the first.
Okay, so
I'll take third.
you only
Or
need 3.
second. We only need 3? I thought it was 2 hours per. I guess I'll take the middle one, I guess.
Yeah, it's 2 hours per,
I thought it was
Uh-huh.
3 hours per.
but you only need to sleep 6 hours.
Okay, so in an 8-hour period, I'm going to be on watch for 3 hours, leaving me 5 hours to sleep.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Each
Okay,
watch is
4.
3 hours.
3 hours.
Yeah. So you get 6 hours when it's not your watch, and 6 is what you need to consider it a long rest, isn't it? Minimum?
I
You
kind of
need
assume
6
that.
hours of sleep and 2 hours of light activity. Like it's still an 8-hour thing,
Yeah.
but you only need to
The
sleep 8.
watch is the light activity.
Yeah.
The watch is the light activity, yeah.
Right.
So each watch is 3 hours. You get 6 hours of actual sleep, and then 3 hours of your watch, which is considered light activity. So technically, you get 9 hours in total, but everyone gets 6 hours of actual sleep.
Correct.
Oh, works for me.
I mean, whatever. Could be worse.
I remember someone doing the math at some point, and that 3 watches was sufficient to do a long rest with a watch.
I will take your word on that, Fungeon Master.
All right, so Tethrin, followed by Torch, followed by Remy. And
Mhm.
Amitra gets to sleep in.
Well, Major needs his beauty sleep.
Yep.
Z.
Or if you're north of the border, Z.
I don't appreciate
Z.
smack.
All right, so Remy. On a normal day, before all this, when you lived up on Waterdeep, how would you wake up? Like what would Remy's daily routine be?
Weird question, first of all. I guess on the surface, wake up, do her morning prayers, and then probably see if there were any jobs or anything she needed to work with the Zentirum. And if there was nothing with that, she'd probably go to the temple she grew up in to see if she can help out there for the day.
Okay.
That's my guess, at least.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Torch? What were you doing before coming into the dungeon?
Like when I wake up in the morning?
Mm-hmm. What would a typical day in Torch's life look like?
Grab a brush and put a little makeup, grab a brush and put a little hide the scars to fade away the shake-up. Why'd you leave the keys upon the table? Sorry. Zio's gonna kill me someday. Well, I have no idea, honestly. I don't really have much of a backstory for Torch beyond I have learned a bunch and gotten into, frankly, an unreasonable amount of trouble over the course of my life. I imagine.
So was his maybe more traveling and just waking up in random inns constantly?
Yeah, I imagine him as somewhere between Sherlock Holmes and Bloodborne, the guy from Bloodborne. Who I assume is named Bloodborne. I'm not sure. Illustrious has only played through 4 hours of it. So yeah, I don't think I have quite enough money to have like my own little 221B Baker Street equivalent in Waterdeep, especially because I was originally in Elturel, where I may have had something like that, and then it got dragged into hell. It really ruins your week when that happens. Torch probably plays some kind of instrument. It might be a violin. Does that answer your question? I don't think it does. I think it answers it better than my first attempt, which was merely quoting the lyrics to Chop Suey, but
Low bar.
that's fair. Yeah. Does that answer your question?
Say hello to Cat.
Oh my god.
Hi, Earl.
What a good boy.
Oh my gosh, look at those teefies.
Oh, He's perfect. Also, I really need a monitor
No,
like
it's not.
right up here. Because whenever I look at the cameras, I'm either looking to the left or the right, which looks really weird in the broadcast.
Yeah.
Because the roll 20 is right in front of me.
Mhm.
Screen right here.
That's why I basically have made most of my front monitor roll 20, but I have a corner that is just the cams because I don't want it on the separate monitor.
Yeah, that's fair. I've got like cams on my right monitor, roll 20 on my main monitor, and then I have a TV off to the left, which I use for all my broadcasting stuff. And good lord, Earl is such a good boy.
Yep.
So what did Omitra do on a typical day before dungeon happened?
Walk around the city, flirt with everything moving. I was going to say go shopping, but that mostly involves just look at all the pretty things that I'm totally going to get once I'm famous. And then also, there's this weird book about omens and but it's in a weird language. Guess I better learn how to read this one. So just picking up really random languages to read like the very esoteric parts of libraries.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Also getting into trouble. But I was almost going to leave that out because that was a given.
Well, all three of you dream about that.
Shit.
You dream about being in Waterdeep. But honestly, since it's a dream, you don't really know it's a dream, do you? You just wake up, go about your business. Remy goes and sees if there's anything to do at the guild, and when there's nothing new, she goes to the church, the temple. Passing by Torch, who's on his way to the local large library to investigate whatever the fuck caught his interest that day. Probably bumping into Umitra, who is flirting with a lady who looks to be on the richer side. And everything is great. It's a nice day. You can see the sunlight out. There's not a cloud in the sky. There's a nice breeze coming in from the water, and everything is just perfect. And then you see the mayor of the city, a very distinguished man with a lot of tentacles coming out of his mouth, pass by, kind of greeting everyone.
Yes.
Karu,
Johnny Tentacles, the mayor.
I don't know a lot about Waterdeep, but I have a feeling the mayor is not a mind flayer. That's
Oh, you're pretty sure he's a mind flayer.
That is not the preferred nomenclature. They prefer to be called illithids.
Yeah.
okay,
yeah.
fine. I don't think the mayor of Waterdeep is an illithid.
Yeah, he's got purple skin, really long tentacles, and not just 4. He's got like 6 or 7. It's kind of hard to count because they move around a bit. And he's dressed in these long, flowing black robes, and he's got a really weird-looking, almost organic-looking staff. He looks something like that, actually.
Oh, those are much longer than I was expecting.
Oh.
That's what
I
she
like
said.
him.
I want that staff a lot.
That's what she said.
Do they taste things with the tentacles? Because, like, that's getting perilously close to the horse shit covered ground.
That's
God damn it.
true. Are they like catfish?
Garm,
I don't
you could have
think
waited
so.
2
No.
I try my best, but, like, I can only see her out of the very corner of my eye. Oh, he has a different name. He's something called a Mulatharid.
Yeah, you don't know that, but
That's true.
Yeah, that's the mayor's name. Oh my god, Garm.
Ulith Hagrid, gotcha.
A question for you, Garm. Is that something that Torch thinks of as he's looking at the mayor?
Let me high or low, Karu?
Low.
Shit.
Yes.
Okay. You think of this and you see the mayor kind of turn to look at you and kind of narrow his eyes slightly.
How can you tell? I assume there's a particular flick of the tentacles as well.
I was going
Yeah.
to say, what do you mean, how can you tell if he's narrowing his eyes? But I know this for a fact, and you can't tell if I'm squinting.
I don't think the alliteration. I could be wrong.
Varm, I just noticed this. Did you put Torch's icon on top of Relmevic's eye patch?
I thought that's what you were giving me looks for earlier. But yes,
No.
I can't. I was going to try and enlarge the token to cover Realmevic's face, but I don't have permissions for that, so.
So, Karu, could you please?
Beautiful. You gotta hold Alt to. Yes. I'm the hero now.
That works surprisingly well.
It really does.
It really does.
I'm
I
like, why
love
are
it.
the players not showing up on my thing? Because I was looking for Ulitharid so that I could show you a picture.
Thank you, Karu.
That also
God.
lines up disturbingly well with the armor. Welcome to Midgardia, a very serious stream that is never just screwing around constantly.
I call bullshit.
But yes, I probably think. Good God, his hand! Holy crap! Does he have two palms? What the shit is going on with the left hand there? Like, wait, how many fingers? That he's got. Which fingers are those sticking out that far? Are they like twice the length of the other fingers? Because they're curved the same amount, but they're like, blah.
They're really long fingers. Very, very long fingers.
I'm not gonna make any lewd jokes about that, but that's horrifying.
I think it's to better grab your brain to hold it still.
That's
while
oddly
he
specific,
slurps
but
it out of your nose.
Maybe.
Nice.
I'm kind of sad I closed the image now because Garm's still freaking
Oh,
out.
don't worry. It's under creatures and monsters.
I'm pretty sure
No,
those
it
are the
isn't.
like two middle fingers.
Yeah, it's the pointer finger and the middle finger.
Yes.
It's the air quotes fingers.
That man can flip the bird like no one's business. I think that might just be an error in the drawing because the right hand doesn't look like that.
No, they actually do have very elongated hands.
Well, yeah, but like it's the
The
fact
other
that
hand doesn't look like that because of perspective
Okay.
and foreshortening. So the fingers are pointed either towards you or away from you, making them look the same length, I think.
Right.
Because the only one you can really see at the correct length is the middle one, and it is a pretty long middle section of finger.
Right.
The
but
rest is curved away or away from you.
Yeah, no, you're right. His two middle, I think it's two different fingers there that are super weird, but it's hard to tell, as we say. Boy, I hope I'm never close enough to find out.
Good luck with that.
You mean like right now?
Yeah, like
Wait,
right
they
now.
have beaks?
Mayor Johnny Tentacles is. Sorry, I'm just fascinated by the anatomy of this fucker.
Is Torch?
I hate the answer is probably yes.
If you want another picture from another...
Yes.
We got similar tasting canes.
His is probably made of a spinal cord, though.
Yeah,
What
probably.
do you think mine's made of?
Oh, that one makes him more look like a squid because of the two longer tentacles.
Yeah. Which
Oh,
one's the breeding tentacle, do you think?
Not.
Also,
It's usually
I
one
love
of the
it,
shorter
don't breed
ones.
like that.
I think that's another...
Illitharid?
No, I'm thinking...
Edition?
Yeah, that's a 3rd edition version of the Ulitharid.
his fingers are not quite as freaky, and
You guys want to see the second edition
Yes.
version?
Yes.
welcome to
You know-
anatomy lessons with Midgardia.
They don't look quite as scary in the second edition version.
Yeah, I remember second edition pictures just being like,
Well, it's
I
like
like that they made them, scarier in later editions.
yeah, it just looks like a chap hanging out at the bazaar selling some kind of weird fruits.
No, all of the brains that one ate were really, really stupid, so he had to hide out because he wasn't actually very powerful.
I buy it. That is a hell of an NPC for a future campaign, by the way. And if you're watching this and want to steal that idea, go for it. I mean, I'm volunteering Pie's idea here, which may not be right, but
It's always right. I come up with great ideas.
no, I mean volunteering your what you made to other people.
No.
That should be your call. Anyway, yes, I love his terrible hat. It looks awful. I want it. I would cosplay as the Silithid, is what I'm telling you.
All right. So yeah, things are a bit weird in your dream, but everything is fine. It's perfectly normal. You're used to it.
Yeah, it's just Mayor Johnny Tentacles.
Mm-hmm. Catherine, you go and wake up. Who was taking second watch?
Torch.
Yeah. Torch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I go and wake him up.
He doesn't wake up.
I'm sorry.
You shake him. Give him a bit of kick. He doesn't wake up.
I slap him.
Nothing.
I cover his mouth and hold his nose.
Torch, give me a Constitution save.
I can't wait to literally die.
I won't.
9.
The space. Oh man.
Okay. You cover his mouth and his nose, and he just keeps sleeping.
Whoops. Okay, don't want to kill. All right. Well, shit. This has happened before. Is this after? No, it's before the long rest happened. So I don't even have all my spells.
Yep.
All right, I'm just gonna lean very close to his ear and scream as loud as I can into his ear. Wake the hell up!
Okay.
Oh man, I'm
So
getting...
Torch,
Sorry.
you're looking at this Nilitharid that you don't know it's Nilitharid, but you know what a Nilithid looks like. And thinking all these weird things about their anatomy and how do the tentacles work, and are those actually long fingers, and holy shit, that's a cool wake up! And you're like, what the fuck? And you kind of for a second meet eyes with this thing. Wait, that's not the mayor. That's what the fuck? And then you wake up.
Moving on, because that was not good. I'd like to move over to the next person and just poke them a bit to see if they also do not wake up. Yeah, okay. Oh, second time then. Hold on.
I think I get disadvantage on listen checks for the rest of the day from the ringing in my ears.
Zio, even or odd?
Odd.
Okay, Remy, wake up!
Remy, you're in your dream. You've reached the
Temple.
temple, but like the place where they keep the kids, the orphanage.
Mhm.
And there's like a man there and dressed pretty nicely, and he's got like 4 tentacles on his face, and he's like, that one and that one, please. And he points to 2 of the kids, and the person in charge goes, oh yes, very well, all right, you children, you're going with the mister now. And he's like, yes, thank you, they look scrumptious. And he starts walking away with them. You're like, oh yeah, that's normal. And then you hear a wake up, And you're like, wait a minute, no, that's not normal. That's bad. That's bad. And then you wake up.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so this place is terrifying and horrifying, and I'm just standing over Omitra and uncorking my canteen, just as I'm about to pour it over Omitra.
What just happened?
Omitra, you're seducing this lady. She's got lots and lots of jewelry. And she looks so good with those tentacles on her face. And then you say something that she apparently doesn't like. And she just grabs her glass and just splashes your face with it. And suddenly it's not the lady that you were talking to, it's Tethrin over your face.
I know better, so I'm gonna real quick back up.
I've never been so disappointed in my life. I'm going back to sleep.
No. I'm gonna pinch Omitra's cheek. No.
What
Do you
just
even realize
happened?
y'all fell asleep and you didn't wake up?
Yeah, because I don't have watch. That's what I'm supposed to do.
No. When I went to wake up Torch for his watch, I couldn't wake him up. I slapped him. I poked him. I may or may not have covered his nose. And then I just had to scream in his ear.
Yeah, my ear's ringing now, thanks.
Yeah, sorry about
Why
that.
did you do that to Omitra?
Because Omitra would have lit me on fire if I did that.
I'm tempted.
I was preemptively dousing the fire.
I mean, I don't need to light you on fire with Sacred Flame.
Regardless, this place sucks. Can we not be here?
We kind of have to be here. And I'm gonna point out, we still need to rest, even if that's awful. I mean, now we know people can be woken up.
Yeah, well, I did my watch.
Are you going to sleep?
Yeah, hold on. Let me see something really quickly. Squint. Yeah. That's disappointed. I was going to ritually cast an alarm if I could set it for a certain time, but I can't. This is probably a very bad idea to try resting on this level.
Do you want to try resting up the other level and have the people kill us? Because they said if they saw us again, they'd kill us.
Yeah, I'm still more tempted by that because we can kill them if we really try. And they can't get their dragon in that tight space.
We don't know that.
Regardless.
I don't think we have much choice but to. I hate saying this. Fight a bunch of mind flayers and win.
Yeah, well, this is gonna suck. I'm trying to see if I have anything that could wake me up. Aside from, you guys.
I was going to say, you've already proven people can be woken up.
Yeah.
Just pointing that out.
Yes. All right, well, I guess I am going to sleep. I just wanted to make sure I could wake you all up.
What an outrageously good cat. Look at him valiantly protecting his owner.
He's not even facing her right now.
No, he's just patrolling back and forth.
And once in a while, we see a tail.
Would you stop pacing, cat? You're driving me nuts.
No.
For those of you listening to the podcast, we have videos. Sometimes there's a cat.
We point out every time there's a cat.
Okay. He's wandered off. All right, so are you guys going back to sleep?
That's my
Besides-
watch, so I'm not.
Yes.
I'm prepared this time.
Mhm.
If I see any Illithage trying to take children, I'm going to attack them.
Maybe not while you're asleep. Just be prepared to wake up.
I
And it's
must
not.
protect the children.
It's a dream. I don't think you can hurt them in your dreams, but they might be able to hurt you.
I have to try.
I guess.
Wait, what happens if you see people you know inside this dream? That's weird.
That's weird.
Could I see Elrune in that dream? That'd be weird.
I'm just gonna tuck myself in a corner of this tiny hut and go to sleep.
Isn't the hut circular?
Well, whatever. Tuck myself on a. Oh god, I'm gonna have to tuck myself exactly in the center.
Yes.
Fuck. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, man.
Tuck myself into the corner, right on the edge.
Yeah,
I'm like, nope,
if I
never
roll over,
mind.
the bubble's gonna pop.
Yep, it is. That's why I have to be exactly in the center. Because if
Yeah.
I leave, that this ends.
Yeah. I'm just gonna. Okay, let's do this. And try and fall asleep again. Because, hey, the last watch is mine. I need to at least have some kind of rest.
And Amitra's already gone back to sleep, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I got to continue to hit on the lady with the tentacles.
Okay, you all go back to sleep except Omitra. What is
Torch.
not Omitra, Torch? I know your names.
The other handsome one.
Tethrin, what do you do on a normal day in Waterdeep?
Normally, I wake up, probably organize all of the sheafs of notes that I've written down for the day, wander around town,
Mhm.
try and find new materials to work into masks, and then avoid the actual head of the Historians Guild, because I'd rather not have to deal with the shenanigans he gets up to.
Well, as you're in the like office of your little group, actually your mentor comes to you and goes, "Oh, I'm gonna go see my new friend. He's I should introduce you. He said he's going to help restore a better order to Waterdeep and the surroundings." And he takes you to a room and he introduces you to uh, a gentleman with dark skin and tentacles.
And this is normal, is it not?
Yeah, absolutely normal.
Mm-hmm.
Give me an intelligence save.
Yeah, I know. 6! It's absolutely normal.
Perfectly normal. Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
This makes perfect sense. And they
Yeah.
start talking about, the production of cattle. At first, they're talking about cattle. It's kind of hard to tell if they're talking about actual cattle or humans or just general sentient creatures. But it's perfectly normal. Yeah, we have to keep
Mm-hmm.
them, happy and pliable. Yes, I think that's the word. You don't want them thinking too much because then their brain gets a bit too hard to digest. It's always better when they don't have that many complex thoughts. You don't want them to be
But
completely thoughtless because then they're just tasteless, right? You want a middle ground there.
you need to have a little bit of marbled fat to it, too.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. You realize this is the worst person you could be talking about this with right now? Of this group? So, what you're saying is you want to have more budget put into, I don't know, different entertainment features. Things that would just make them more interested and alert, but not give them too many ridiculous ideas.
Right, you don't want the cattle to just revolt. That's always a problem. Then you have to kill them all and start from scratch. And honestly, that's such a big problem.
Well, the budget here is only about 1,000 gold per annum. You're gonna have to up it by at least 200.
Thank you for 100 bits, Winston C. Pope, by the way.
Yeah, that makes the so you have to spend money on them and give them entertainment, you said. I want to know more about this entertainment. What kinds of entertainment would you recommend?
Well, that really depends. Are you looking for something that's also physically engaging, or are you looking for something that will just have them sitting there and completely riveted?
Hmm. I suppose both have their features. I like you. I might have to keep you. Um, Torch, your watch goes by uneventfully. Give me a perception check.
Okay. I keep clicking the Chrome to get to my character sheet, but I'm using Opera for that now. Perception check, you said?
Mhm.
Okay, so that's whatever I rolled. 14.
Okay. You swear sometimes you see movement out of the corner of your eye, but you turn to look and there's nothing. And honestly, it's dark, so all you see is shades of gray. And you're probably just seeing things. Other than that, nothing happens.
Good, not spooky at all.
Also, I'm going to remind you that Fire Genasy's dark vision is actually shades of red, not shades of
You
black
are
and white.
correct. I stand corrected.
Yeah.
Everything is shades of red.
In previous editions, we had actual thermal vision. In 5th edition, they decided not to bother with that, and
That's
instead,
boring.
I know, right? And instead, we get this stupid shit, which just raises more fucking questions than it answers.
Thermal vision is cooler.
It is yeah, it just makes the DM's life a lot harder.
Yeah, I don't know what it's like to think of a character that can have thermal vision. Nope, never done that before.
Wait, that person is invisible, but they look fine to me.
I mean, if you want to give me thermal vision, I will gladly take it. I think
She's had to deal with that with me before.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I personally think the seeing things in shades of red thing is dumb because
Pretty
that's not how
weird.
light works.
Yeah.
And that just raises more questions about how I perceive colors under normal light conditions, whereas thermal vision is like, yeah, I kind of see both at the same time.
I
But
mean, honestly, I could see Fire Genasi being in some ways colorblind because of how their dark vision works.
yeah, in which case I'm just getting screwed.
Yeah.
Torch, cut the red wire.
Which one? They're all red. The
The
dark
the
red,
red
light
one,
red.
not the rose or the
Scarlet.
the scarlet
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, like
Salmon's pink.
it would probably leave
It's a shade?
me. It would probably leave me red-green colorblind,
Oh.
if I'm doing my color theory correctly, which I'm almost certainly not. I am literally the least qualified
Actually,
person in this room to talk about
possibly
that.
because I'm just thinking of that video you posted the other day about color and the when they did the whole red light on a scene and the greens and reds look exactly the same.
Yeah,
So if you see everything in redder tones, then yeah, you would not be able to tell the difference between green and red.
which is another reason this feature is stupid.
Once again,
Just
we're
look at
thinking
this
of
green
weird
dot.
biology related things in D&D.
Yeah.
This is what we
We
do.
get distracted a lot, don't we?
a little
Yes.
bit.
All right. Well, Torch, you're up, and you had to wake Remy.
Also, the video being mentioned is by Technology Connections over on YouTube. Please go check him out. He does a lot of wonderful videos. I believe that's called The Wonderful World in RGB. He also has a follow-up video called Brown, which is about Brown. Viewer discretion is advised. Yes, I would like to wake Remy up, as I shall for other YouTube channels. I do that
Oh,
a
I know
lot.
Winston C. Pope. I was chatting on to him on the 2 Minute Tabletop server the other day.
Oh, that's the mention of his maps that he was going for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So you go wake up Remy. How are you waking up Remy?
Like to shake Remy.
Nothing happens.
Like poke Remy in the face.
You poke her in the face. She goes like,
Hey,
keep sleeping.
angel wings. Okay. I would like to dump some water from my canteen onto her.
Okay. Remy, you're dreaming again. You're back for some reason you have this like need to go back to go check on the orphans, you know? They have to be all right. And you're already kind of nervous cuz you just realized that you skipped the whole like morning talking to thing. It didn't work out.
I wasn't able to talk to my guardian angel. That's weird.
Yeah, you weren't able to talk to them. In fact, when you tried to talk to them, instead you got this weird voice, male kind of bubbly sounding. He was like, "Everything is fine, child. Just go about your business." And you were like, "That's not my guardian angel."
Nope. That's not my guide.
And you go there, and yeah, you see a gentleman with tentacles picking out kids.
Again.
And you're like, "Nope, this is wrong. This is very wrong." And as you go and march up to stop this guy from taking the kids that look very scrumptious, suddenly he turns and splashes water in your face, and you kind of splutter and wake up and see Torch there.
I wasn't able to get to the kids again.
A what?
Hey, listen, would you be able to go check the orphanage when you go back to sleep? Maybe make sure no kids are getting eaten. I'd appreciate that.
I don't know what that means, but if it comes
I
up,
don't either.
sure.
Listen, just that was weird. I didn't like that. That was really weird.
Also, after we finish this session, I might go back and start watching The Promised Neverland again, because this entire sequence is making me think a lot of that show.
I never watched that show. I've been tempted to.
I watched the first 5-ish episodes. It was pretty good, and then I think I went out of town and stopped watching it.
Okay, yeah.
Classic. Very good, though.
Okay, enjoy your rest. Did you see, was anything happening? The bubble's still okay?
Yeah, it's been nice and quiet out here, I
Okay.
believe.
I don't like that, but okay, fine. Remy just moves to position herself like facing, the tunnel that goes farther into this dungeon because we are at the staircase. It's like, enjoy your rest.
I have no idea how Torch sleeps, honestly.
But he does go to sleep.
Yeah. I don't know if he curls up into a little torch while or just like sprawls out.
I don't know how much sprawling out you can do. There's like 6 people in this dome right now.
I don't worry
There's
about
4
it.
of us.
5.
Do we still
You have a
Flint?
Githzerai with you.
Right.
Right, our buddy.
Where did
Not
the
buddy.
flump?
jail.
Where did the flump go? By
We
the
Oh,
lost
you
the
lost
flump.
the flump.
Oopsie.
Yeah, he's out corrupting somebody else.
He wasn't corrupting anyone.
Did you see what he did to that guy?
You mean the evil guy? Yes.
I'm just gonna move my mouth a bit here, because I don't know what to say. Which usually doesn't stop me, but here we are. Hey, we got a map. Oh yeah, Carter, who did the map for this level?
This map is not done by me because you guys keep skipping levels. This one's done by Jesper Siren with assets from a bunch of people. And yeah, we've used his map initially before I started making mine. And since you guys went too fast, we're back to using his map. So there you go. He's actually gone and done all 23 levels by now.
Damn. Also, because Remy already knows people seem to be sleeping heavy, she just pushes Omitra over so she can position herself in a way that she can see as far into the tunnel as she can.
I like the way you think.
It's like, I'm not going to wake him up, so...
I'm gonna turn this problem into a solution.
Okay.
Just use Omitra's body as cover. Put Omitra
If
on his
anything,
side.
I'm using torches right now.
Oh, I hate
But
you.
I'm lanky.
Oh yeah, alright. I mean, so is Torch. Tetra it is then.
I mean, Tetherin's supposed to be in the middle, not the edge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that was just your positions when you.
Yeah, maybe Torch move into the middle too since he's sleeping. And I'll just
What
kick the Githyanki into the corner. Ish.
No corner, it's a circle.
The problem you have here is that this corridor where you guys decided to make your hut is actually 10 feet.
Oh, so there are walls.
There are walls there, and you are limited by that for the tiny hut. You could have done it a bit further, but
No.
Nope.
apparently decided against that. So you have like a walls kind of bisecting the bubble.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And Torch, you go back to sleep. Remy, give me a perception check.
Okay. 27.
Okay. Your friends all go
Elrune
to sleep.
taught me well.
Apparently. Your friends go back to sleep, and there's not much to see. It's all dark, so you're relying on your dark vision to see. And every once in a while, you can't help but let your gaze go to the thing on the ground that you had all seen and backed away from down the hall. It was like around like 40 feet away from you at the intersection. And it's like you really want to go check it out, but that means leaving the hut. And while you're thinking of this and looking, a bit of movement catches the corner of your eye, and you turn to look. I was like, you can't see anything, and there's a bit of stalactites, and like it's not a smooth ceiling here, so things can kind of hide in there, and
Especially because shadows. But I could get
especially
rid of
'cause
that.
shadows. But then you see it like a flitter of movement, like something sneakily moving along the roof.
I'm not going to leave the bubble because that's dumb. But we've had the dreams. The elephant probably know we're here and they're fucking with us. So we're in a cave. I'm going to just pick up a pebble,
Mm-hmm.
cast light on it, and throw it into the area over here. It's like, I can't tell what it is I can see. But you know what? Fuck it. I want to know what we're going to be dealing with.
Okay. You go and throw the lighted pebble, and it illuminates the area like a flare, and then you see just this like illuminated area. And as you do, you hear it. You hear it in your mind, and then you see something with a lot of tentacles fly off into the western side.
Hello? Are you a flump?
It is gone.
Oh.
But as far as you can see, and thanks to your impressive perception, you're pretty sure that was a flump.
Oh. I didn't mean to scare the flump. Which way did it go?
It went this way.
Okay. Good to know.
So to the east, not the west, because I said west first.
Will we never be free?
Jeremy just pouts a little and was like, I like flumps. They're nice. Do I see the other thing that caught my attention?
Well, now that you have a light there, you go and look at it. Like you get up and look towards the thing, and you realize that what's lying on the ground that everyone thought was like a jellyfish, or maybe even like maybe a dead intellect devourer, is actually a dead flump.
Oh. Jeremy just sits back down and kind of pouts because that's not nice. She wants to go check on it, but she's not leaving the bubble. Though she really wants. Show high or low?
Hi. Fuck. swear to God, Remy. Don't you dare when you're the
I'm
only
going to point out Remy is barely an adult. She's kind of dumb.
But she should know at least not to leave the bubble while everybody else is asleep.
They're safe in the bubble.
Yeah, but we won't wake up.
I'll just take one step out. I can get back into the bubble.
Yeah.
The only one who can't leave the bubble is Tethrin. Everyone else can go in and out. Remy
It's
just
true.
takes one step out. Plump,
Right.
are you there?
Nothing.
One more step.
All is quiet.
Yeah, Sho, I'm going to point out, yes, I'm supposed to be wise. Even with my wisdom mod, that would have been a 9. And as Remy is walking, she is being very careful. Empathy is going to be the death of Remy. It absolutely is, guys. She
Hey.
is
Hey, I've got a backup job. If we all wind up being mind flayer food. I'll be
He's
a
already
mind
been
flayer's
scouted.
personal assistant.
yeah. Remy still doesn't see anything, does she?
Just the dead flump. Which you go closer to it, right?
Yeah.
You go
This
to
is
investigate
as
it,
far as
and
I'm good. Yeah.
from what you can tell, the flump was killed. It has like slash marks across it. Like it's a jellyfish that's been cut to ribbons.
Is it recent or
Give me a medicine check.
20? I'm a fucking cleric.
You gingerly touch it and realize this is pretty dry. So not recent. Maybe within the last week.
Okay. Remy stands back up, looks around, is like, "Well, friend, are you here? I'm not gonna hurt you."
You hear a voice in your head going, "Who are you?"
Hi, my name is Remy.
You're not like one of the greenskins.
Better not have green skin.
They hate us. They hunt us.
I don't hate you.
You do feel different. Why are you here?
Because we can't go back up there because we've been told we have to kill the mind flayers.
Why would you do that?
Because they hurt people. A lot of people. And they're evil creatures.
You must have the wrong floor.
Oh?
There's things here that look like what you say, but they just are trying to survive. They're being attacked by the greenskins.
Do you mean the Githyanki?
Maybe.
Remy just describes the Githyanki she's seen.
Yeah, greenskins.
Huh. But the mind flayers aren't doing anything wrong? But they eat people.
They don't eat people.
If you eat a person's brain, I think that counts as eating people.
Well, they have to survive somehow, and they eat brains. It's just how it is.
But do they do anything off this level?
They bring in.
Also, they hurt you guys. That's not nice. That's mean.
No, the greenskins hunt us.
Oh,
The mindflayers don't do anything. And they're yummy.
you're kind of different from the Flump friend I like. I hope he'll be okay. He was really nice.
When did you last see your other flump friend?
Yesterday,
Where were they?
up on the last floor, we kind of got in trouble because Mitra jumped into a hole, and we kind of ended up in space, and we lost our friend. I don't think he felt. Do you guys breathe?
No, but if he runs into the greenskins, they'll kill him.
Mm-hmm. We can't go back up there because they'll kill us.
Yeah, they're mean. They don't like things that do things with psychic energy, I think.
Hmm. Well, I can assure you that my friends aren't going to hurt you or any other flumps if we find them, because I like flumps. They're nice. You're also really cute.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, I will warn you, Elise, just so you're aware, there is one of those Githyanki with us because he kind of... No, it's a Githzerai, sorry. It's a different kind. They look kind of similar, but they're very different, and they kind of hate... The Githyanki don't like them either. He got sent down here because they were kind of throwing us all out.
Well,
If he's with us, he won't hurt you.
okay. But
Sorry.
you shouldn't kill our 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 friends. We have who will we feed on if you take all the illithids out?
But my guide said that mindflayers were evil.
They're just different.
I understand different, but my guide's an angel. He said they're evil.
Maybe your guide is wrong. Maybe these mind flayers are different.
Maybe. I can't make promises if they attack us, though. Pointing that out.
I suppose not.
We have to be able to defend ourselves.
That's true.
Hi, Earl.
Cat activity.
Anyways, I should probably get back to my friends, They're still sleeping.
Okay.
And
That's what most people like you that come down here are doing. Sleeping.
There are other people down here like us?
Yeah, the illithid food.
Where do those people come from?
I don't know. Above?
Do they come down here themselves, or do the illithids go get them?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. It was nice talking to you.
Same.
Remy just waves into the darkness because she can't see the flump.
You have very sweet food.
Huh?
Bye.
Bye. And Remy heads back to the bubble, but she She backs up as she walks because it's like I'm not turning my back down either of these halls because I don't know what else might be listening. But she goes back into the bubble, and by this point the light would have faded because it's not a long duration.
Okay.
But she sits back down.
All right. And eventually, you know, your time is up more or less. It's kind of hard to tell time since, you know, darkness.
Can I just say I'm kind of disappointed I don't have thaumaturgy right now? That would be the easiest way to wake up everyone at once.
You just need a knock spell.
No, that one's too loud. You know what? First, I'm gonna pour water on Torch because he did it to me.
Okay.
You know, if the fire on my tail goes out, I die.
You're not a Charmander.
And you don't have a tail.
So, Remy,
But
are you
you-
waking everyone up?
One at a time, yes. First
Okay.
Torch because I'm getting payback for, you know, the whole water thing.
Uh-huh.
Does that
I'm
wake
not
me
gonna
up?
use water on.
I'll get to that in a second. I
Okay.
just want to know.
Sorry.
I don't use water on everyone else because that's just mean. But because they're dead asleep, I'm gonna move all three of the other ones with like their heads facing each other, and I'm just gonna lean down and whistle.
Okay, cool. All right. So those of you who are sleeping, you know, you're back in Waterdeep and everything is a bit odd and a bit off, and there's a lot of mind flayers everywhere, but that's perfectly normal. And you guys are unfortunately also sharing something that's happening in the dream. A huge Tarask suddenly shows up and starts attacking Waterdeep. And Tethrin, you're still with your illithid that you're talking to about, you know, entertainment and how to keep the masses happy. And you look out the window and see this, and the illithid goes, no, that's not supposed to happen.
What?
What's going on with my? That's not. But I control everything. How is this happening? And Amitra, you're used to this. This is just another dream with Tarask. And it's like, oh yeah, about time it showed up. It's been a while since you've seen a dream with, you know. Wait a minute, this is a
Oh
dream.
man, I thought this was going to be one of those weird dreams. Because I haven't seen the tentacle. Oh, no.
Oh.
Just ignore me one. Never mind.
But you have that moment of like, oh right, this is a dream, not reality.
Hey, wait a minute.
Dream. And Torch, you're getting to the library and suddenly there's a Tarask foot that just levels the whole place and you're like, oh, this is new.
I needed that.
And you're like, oh good, there's another foot that's coming down, and suddenly it's just water on your face and you wake up. And in the dream, the other two are just like, okay, well, this is new. And then in the sky above you, you see ploop, 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 a bunch of like circular ships with tentacles coming out of them show up around the Tarask and start attacking it. And then suddenly you hear a piercing whistle and you wake up.
What?
Are the ships like a spiral with like the end kind of
Yeah.
open out?
What? Did even the gifter I woke up from that, right?
Yes.
I made sure all of your heads were near each other, so I only had to whistle once. Yours might still be ringing.
What?
I made sure you were up first, so you actually didn't have to deal with that.
I can
You
still
were able
hear
to
the
move
whistling. I'm still
But it's not
in.
beside your ear. Like Remy would have been like, move to the side.
This thing is 20 feet wide.
What's louder, a whistle literally inches from your ear, or you're standing back? a bit?
What?
Okay, yeah, you are exaggerating.
So oversensitive, Torch. And
I
so
have
dramatic.
I have to protect my sense of hearing and my sense of eyesight. I don't know how that one's
Eyesight?
relevant. Look, I'm very damp right now. It's throwing me off.
Yeah, well, you did that to me first. So,
It was
Payback.
important.
yeah, and this was important. Would you rather be whistled in your ear with everyone else?
I suppose not.
Exactly.
Already had that happen once to me today.
Yeah.
Thank you, Catherine.
Hey, I whistled in Tethrin's ear for you.
Yeah, ow.
Anyways, hi!
So,
I met a flump.
Oh.
oh, yeah.
He's a little different from our other buddy. I never saw him because we were talking, but he was kind of scared, so I think he's kept around a corner. But we talked for a while, and he's like, "Oh yeah, the illithids are here." And then he was like, "Oh yeah, the green skin people, aka the Githyanki, they kill us, and they're not very nice, and you know." Also, there might be other people like us down here asleep.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's real bad.
We're gonna have to do heroic things again, aren't we?
Apparently,
boy.
yeah.
I hope
Did
at
you-
least one of those people is a rich noble who disappeared.
That sounds kind of greedy.
We can only hope.
I have to eat, I have to get books, which is a lot harder since the library got destroyed.
What?
Wait,
What?
How did the what?
got crushed by the... Oh, that was probably a dream. Okay.
By the what?
By the
By the
what?
foot of,
Wait,
Oh, Tarask, yeah. That show
wait,
up.
what?
Yeah,
You guys
Tara-
saw it too?
yeah.
Oh, you know what? And clearly the illithids absolutely were controlling our dreams. Because at one point, the one who was trying to... Ah, shit. I talked budgeting with an illithid.
Are they any good at it?
No, that's why they said they might keep me.
That sounds like you.
Oh, yeah.
Also, you guys saw the Tarask?
Yeah, and it was apparently not planned because the illithid was like, that shouldn't be here.
But it's there all the time.
Oh,
I think you became their least favorite person, Omitra.
I mean, maybe
Well,
they're...
now I'm never gonna get together with the lady. Ugh.
I don't
What
like...
did the lady look like, Omitra?
I just sprout tentacles from my face with prestidigitation.
You never had a shot.
Looks like the mayor.
Oh, come on!
Well, hey, wow. That looks like the one that I was talking to. Maybe they're related.
That was the one who wanted to eat children.
That was also the mayor.
I
And
mean,
the
it's
weird
free
fingers.
By the way, how are you doing, Miss Gitzerai?
Mister. It isn't actually a mister.
Oh, I thought it was a female.
No, Ezrea's a male.
Oh.
Ezrea kind of stares at all of you and goes,
food. Yeah, I definitely thought Ezreal was female as well.
You people are weird.
Wait,
Yeah.
wait, you didn't have the dream?
No.
Oh.
We learn at a very young age to shield our minds from the preying minds of the illithid.
Oh, wow, that's
So
horrifying.
you didn't see the Tarask.
That's unfortunate.
No.
Also, I'm gonna let you know right now, if you try and kill a flump, I'm gonna smack you.
I won't.
They're nice.
They feed on your brain. You realize this.
But they're nice.
Remy's not really
Wait,
using it.
Sweet.
Wait. Are they baby illithids?
No,
Oh, God.
They're not.
they are not.
you
And to be
sure?
fair, they are a lot less dangerous.
Are they pets?
Th-
You know
no.
those you know those little fish that tend to cling to some species of sharks?
Remoras.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
They sound
They're a
like
bit
those.
like they're a bit like that for the illithid. The
Mhm.
flump eat psychic energy, which is why my kind don't like them, because we are psionics. So we can feel it when they feed on our energy. You people wouldn't feel it if the flump is eating your psychic energy, though you're probably not as scrumptious as a illithid.
Oh, is that what he meant?
Excuse me?
Well, when I was talking to the flump, and he was really nice to talk to. When I was saying bye, he said I was really sweet, and I thought, oh, that's nice. It's like, oh, okay.
He was probably talking to the energy he was siphoning off of you.
Oh well, I didn't know anything. What's the big deal?
You remember before when I was like, hey, I don't like these? I stand by
Hey,
that.
do you remember what
Yeah.
happened to that hobgoblin?
I try
when that
not to
flump
think
was
about
around?
it.
Do you ever think that just means that flump was feeding on him a little bit too long?
I mean, to be fair, he was a bad guy, so
Yeah, now. Maybe that's what you'll turn into if you keep hanging out with them.
I feel like you have a weird sense of ethics, but also like I'm generally not in a position to say that. But also, that's a weird thing to say. Aren't you like a goody-goody cleric? Or something?
goody is kind.
Yes.
You
She
know,
works for the Black Network. I don't know how goody that network is,
the
but
fuck is the Black
anyways.
Network?
It's interim.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, if my guide tells me someone's bad, it's probably a good sign that they're bad. Have I not mentioned him before?
Yeah, we had a party member that listened to his god. Don't always do that. They don't always have your interests
Not
in
God,
mind.
guide.
Yeah,
The
that
angel
it-
I've been able to talk to my whole life.
It's generally also not a bad idea, or not a good idea, to talk to things where you can't tell where they keep their brains.
Ezra kind
Well,
of
then I can't talk to any of you.
That's really specific.
Ezra glances at you, and you do realize Celestials are not all good, even angels.
He's always helped me. Though it really sucks I can't talk to him down here. It's weird. I used to talk to him all the time.
I suspect he's thankful.
Don't be mean.
He liked talking to me.
She
He
just
said so.
she just suggested we punish people by siphoning off their brains to freaky floating fart monsters.
I didn't say that.
You said it was a just punishment. Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't hurting anyone when he was like that. Anyways, we should probably get going because I think I'm going to break Torch's mind.
Yeah, probably.
And your tiny hut has disappeared.
You know, be okay, Torch.
If I didn't have many and sundry reasons for being down here, I guess I wouldn't be down here. That sounded a lot better in my head.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Must be a
Wait, did you
flump
think
nearby.
I was just a goody two-shoes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I
You
just
do
think
realize one of my best friends is Ellerin, right?
Oh, good lord, am I the good guy? Oh no.
I mean, Remy is still
Oh,
a
no.
good person. Her morals are just kind of skewed.
What do you think being a good person means, Zio?
It's a matter of perspective.
Oh no. I'm the good. Oh no. I don't want to be the moral center of this party, quite frankly.
Oh, I guess it's too late for that.
You could leave it to me.
I guess it's
That's
me
the
then.
chaotic central of this party.
Okay, let's continue before you horrify me more.
Okay, I cast a light on my staff so I can see. Well, more we can see better.
Well, you
Honestly,
already have-
illithids are psychic, so, doesn't fucking matter if we have lights.
Oh, and they already know that we're coming. Or
Well,
that we're
yeah.
here, at least. They wouldn't be messing with our dreams if they didn't.
Or torch.
Damn it. I should have actually gotten an agreement for a fucking rate.
Wait, are you actually considering working for them? 'Cause
No,
I'll
but
even admit that's fucked up.
No, but he manipulated my dreams to get a free consultation.
I admit it would be hilarious if you started tracking like the amount of gold pieces you earned in your dreams. The mind GP. Man, you could actually do like a solid side session off of like one of those freaky ass shared dreams.
Don't
don't
worry
think
about
so.
it.
Oh, good.
We'll probably be fighting in our dreams at one point or another.
Okay, I have to ask though. More point out. Fighting in our dreams would be very bad because Omitra dreams of destruction.
I mean, it'd work in our favor because the minute that they
We
get too
die!
comfortable, with us and think that they have us, a Tarrasque will stomp on them.
So I will point out that would be a very useful way to, if we don't know if we die in the dream, we don't know if we would actually die. If we don't actually die in the dream,
Hey.
in reality, if we die in the dream, I'm going to point out that would be a very useful way to figure out how to fight a Tarrasque before we have to deal with the real thing.
Assuming
I
that the sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to be like, hey, Omitra, if a Tarrasque actually steps on you in your dream, does that wake you up?
Has this woken me up before?
Have you let it step on you? You're
Sometimes.
generally
Maybe
well,
before I learned Misty Step.
okay. So the big thing is your dreams started out with like Tarrasque heading to Waterdeep, and it never got to the point where like Waterdeep was actually attacked
Until now.
Yeah,
Oh,
your dreams have progressed.
great.
Coming, guys?
So the fact that the Tarrasque leveled the library, that's new.
Great.
Oh, also, if we
great.
want to avoid the flump, because Torch doesn't like the flumps, they went east. So
Great.
we could go the other way.
Also, Carter, we should talk about theoretical dream session later. I have ideas.
Bad ideas.
There's
It's in a dream and we realize it's a dream. Can we control the dream?
I don't know,
We
maybe.
lucid dream?
I have ideas with that in mind, but yeah.
there's actually information on this module about the whole dream thing happening on this level.
Well, I have somewhat more bonkers ideas to pitch. Anyway.
Anyways.
One of them is if you guys TPK anywhere before this level, you basically wake up in the dream. All right, so you start heading south?
Yep.
Because someone doesn't want to go see flumps.
They suck your brain energies, which is almost as bad as sucking your brain.
They're really nice.
While they're sucking your brain, maybe they just make you think they're nice because they're sucking your brain. It's like those things that paralyze you and then eat you.
Huh?
Spiders? Really big ones.
You're weird. So, which way do we go?
Yeah, this is a maze of little corridors, and all seem to go in different or similar directions.
Omitra, make sure to have your mental map up at all times.
You can put it away?
How about west?
Damn it!
Kurt, do we hear anything down any of these
Hold on.
tunnels?
Probably not. Let me double check.
Okay.
The only
Give me a perception check.
The only disadvantage now having a cat activity thing in our Twitch chat is that I should be hitting that button all the time.
27 perception.
13.
Also,
Okay.
what the heck does the cat activity thing do?
It just makes a little emote that says cat activity if you have the right extensions installed.
Okay, because I don't see an emote. I just see cat activity.
Yeah, I can show you the thing later. It's actually really
Okay.
handy.
Oh my god.
Frowny face.
For those of you playing along at home, it's called VerityTV/FrankerFaceZ. FrankerFaceZ. Sorry, perception
Zed.
check. It's 28.
Oh my god.
Would you please leave me alone, cat?
You shan't. Goodbye.
Yeet.
Every time you do that, I worry that we're gonna get like completely fucked over by Twitter one Twitch streamer chucked their cat behind them, and it was a shit.
Okay, I will.
And then the rest
out
of
she
Twitter
didn't-
goes, "Have you never seen a cat?"
Yeah, you have. I mean, you have to know how to do it. I do it so that he lands on his feet. Like there is nothing happening here.
Yeah,
I will
there's
also
she just
point out one of the women who did that. She didn't gently toss the cat off. She fucking threw him like down.
Yeah,
Oh.
like I always grab him
Yeah.
like from the belly and the like front
It's
so
like
that he
yeah. Well,
Though, you know, it probably goes through his head every day. This bitch empty. Eat?
oh, have you eaten? That might be why he's so around you.
we ate before game.
Okay, then. I don't know.
well, I mean, we ate earlier, but I did
3
eat
o'clock.
But there you go, stream. Earl does not get hurt when Carter throws him because she is gentle
No.
and nice and knows what she's doing, unlike whatever her name was.
And there is so much space to that side, so it's not like he's gonna bonk into anything. There is just
It's
floor.
open space and carpet.
Yeah.
Very soft carpet.
Yeah. So if you were concerned, there you go.
No, he just lands, turns around, and comes right back. So you know,
Or sometimes she'll just toss him on the bed.
yeah. That one I have to be more careful though, because I have to actually make sure I don't yeet him too hard. So he actually lands on the bed and not like
A medal.
anything else. Yeah.
If
That's why I
anything,
do it
Earl
that
just
way because there's more space.
you have to worry more about Earl falling asleep and rolling off something than him being tossed gently somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, perception checks.
27.
28.
13.
You guys are a perceptive bunch, or you're maybe all on fucking edge because of this level.
Have you met Remy?
Have you met Torque? There's swamps.
He's more worried about the flumps than the illithids.
The illithids need to physically touch
we've
my
seen
brain
them.
to eat it. Flumps don't.
That's a good point.
That is a good point. But that's because the flumps aren't actually eating your physical brain. They're just munching on your energy. You know, the excess energy of your thoughts.
Oh yeah, because I only use 10% of my brain. No. I'm
They
I'm gonna
debunked
point
that.
out if you had anxiety or something that kept your mind running like in overdrive constantly, a flump could probably help.
Yeah.
Yes, they probably would have a viable role as a like service animal in a urban fantasy setting based on this. As long as you could constrain it to just yourself. But
I mean, one flump probably. I mean, as long as you're giving it enough energy, probably fine. I mean, you had that one flump eating the energy off of that hobgoblin chieftain, so
yes, and it horrified me to this very day. Also, the 10% brain thing is a myth, which you all know, but I'm just saying I don't believe that. Because I'm
noise to the south.
Okay.
Not much. Not much. Faint, but very, very faint to the south. Through honestly either of the two ways that you're going.
Oh, good. What kind of noise? Is it like slurping noises? Is it the sound of belt slapping a floor?
No.
Snoring?
Murmuring maybe, like people talking. But it's too far away and too muted to tell like what they're talking in.
I mean,
Ah.
even so, that rules out illithids.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't
'Cause they're
illithids talk in their
telepathic.
mind?
Yeah.
Well, they can use deep speech, but they don't think they normally do because
So south could
Hive
lead us
mind.
towards people.
Deep speech can't be pronounced. As far as I'm aware. Yeah, it's purely a telekinetic language.
telepathic.
Telepathic. Damn it. Telekinetic language would be hype, but
So do we want to go down the tunnel torches near first then?
I guess.
Sure.
well, it curves south, though it's all basically the same, I suppose. Sure glad they didn't trap this place.
Illithids
Why
have
would they
no
need
for
traps?
trapping it.
They're
They know
walking
where we are.
traps.
Yeah.
They probably
Yes.
know exactly where we are.
Ikaru, can I see that for realsies? Right there.
Yeah. So you guys come upon a large cavern that looks suspiciously like maybe a hand, but that's just, you know. You see water seeping into this 30-foot high cave through minuscule cracks in the ceiling, flowing in rivulets down the walls and disappearing through natural drains in the floor. And also a bunch of alcoves to the east that have the corpses of Githyanki.
Yeah, all right.
Well, that's bad.
Hmm.
Do we?
We probably approach.
Is the murmuring louder?
It seems to be coming from further south.
Okay.
Or bad.
Fucking shit.
Hi,
Did
Earl.
he knock over his tent?
What the
I-
fuck did you do,
What's at the
Cat?
plant? I'll be right back.
No, that was in my room.
F.
Yeah, we could see him
Rip.
on cam. I think he rolled off the book table there, or the bookshelf here beside you. Because we saw him, like we saw one frame of Earl's back in the corner of your cam.
And then a thump.
that you roll off on your own?
Yes. I think he was jumping or something off of the desk over there.
Oh, and he failed.
Oh no!
And he failed?
jumped.
You failed
What
your
a
fucking
good
jump,
cat.
Cat.
What a dumb cat.
You
Well,
probably
uh-oh.
hurt yourself
Uh-oh.
more than
Wait.
I ever could have.
Probably.
Did he
Probably Kurt.
did he bonk his head?
Oh, it was Yo.
What?
Yo, you muted.
I mean, Zio's still muted.
Yeah.
She went.
But no, that's what.
Car just got kicked off.
What the
What?
heck?
Huh.
That was Karu leaving.
Everything looks
That's
well, the first
fine.
time was you.
Everything looks fine to me.
Okay.
Is Earl okay?
Yeah, he seems okay.
Did he hit his head there? Or...
I have no clue, but he's his normal self.
Okay, well,
Hmm?
I just can't believe he proved the fact that he
That he's more likely to hurt himself.
that was like 2 minutes after the discussion.
Yeah. Okay, he doesn't want to get picked up.
That's fair.
I just went to pick him up and just rolled onto the floor, onto his side. I'm not going down there to pet you, Cat. All right. Well, now that he's scared the crap out of us, you guys were continuing south.
I think it wasn't us. I think it was just you.
No,
No.
It was all of us. With me,
I
certainly.
could hear it too.
Oh, I heard it.
Oh, Cat Bazooka.
Aw, he's a good boy.
Who's a good little Panzer Shrek?
See, guys? He's,
He's
fine.
fine. Okay. I'm glad, because I was worried.
Garm,
Waiting.
it was worse the time he fell down the staircase when we still lived together.
Oh, poor dumb idiot. Yes, I'll have to tell that story on stream sometime. Poor dumb moron.
So, we're heading south.
Yeah.
Yep.
Checking out the dead bodies. I shouldn't sound so happy about that. Oh, Jesus!
Holy shit.
That's more than I expected.
Oh,
Huh.
I mean, no Paladine. Oh shit, still wrong setting. Oh, Tiamat?
Bahamut?
Bahamut?
Do I see magical items I can loot?
So this looks nothing like a hand.
I don't know. It's got like fingerish thing. I don't know.
Well, then everything looks like a hand.
I
that's
guess.
true.
Ezra is just looking at this and going, well, at least they're dead. They probably fell fighting the elephants. Which means the noise we hear to the south is likely a Githyanki outpost. Maybe we shouldn't go in that direction.
Well, if I have to choose between Githyanki and Illithid, I think I'm choosing Githyanki.
They're kind of pissed at us right now.
Well, we're here to kill Illithids.
On the bright side, they may not know who you are, but if they see me, then there is going to be a fight.
I mean, we don't have to go this way because we're supposed to kill the Illithids, and if
As much as I would love to fight some Githyanki and kill them, I think that would be a waste of our energy.
I think that's a waste of energy all the time for your people.
Yeah, that's true.
Just pointing that out.
Alright.
So, no magical items?
No magical items, just dead bodies. Actually, if you look at them closely, they've been divested of even like armor and any weapons they may have had. So you're guessing this is the way the Githyanki, like the Githyanki may have placed them here. Like they seem placed, not like they died here, conveniently tucked into corners.
Okay.
This isn't a battlefield. You think this is probably where the Githyanki are leaving their dead.
Yeah, I assume they like wheelbarrowed them over there or something.
Maybe. Right, well, your companions are going back north.
Shit.
My heart's still pounding from the possibility of Earl having hurt himself.
He's okay, Garm.
I'm glad. Oh god, I am a big ol' softie, aren't I?
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Earl is also a sweet boy who we have to protect.
It's true.
Mhm.
Mostly from
Are we
himself.
just going around in circles?
Maybe,
Possibly.
but we have to check this way.
I
This
suppose.
is a very narrow corridor that you are going through.
Yep,
hate it.
I don't like the fact that
Not
Mitra is
the fuck.
leading.
What's that?
Mitra, stop leading.
What is that?
What's that?
Oh.
A dead flump.
Not a Malasai?
Not a malice.
No, it's the wrong color.
It's just shiny.
Poor Flump.
Carter, now it's a good time to note that collision is not enabled on this map.
Great. I will fix that.
I only clipped into development hell, don't worry. I didn't see anything important.
Also, do we
Uh,
hear anything around here? Like, is it still to the south or to the east?
The noise you could hear before, kind of like you were heading towards it, now you're not. I don't think you hear anything particular now.
Karu, can I tell how long this Flump's been dead?
Give you a medicine check.
15.
Less than a week,
Okay.
more than a day.
So which way do we want to go now? South or east?
I say continue south.
Okay. Also, Mitra, please stop leading.
Make me.
Good luck with that.
That's a different corpse.
I found the battlefield.
Oh. Whoops.
Oh, that's a lot of corpse.
Well, see, now you know the difference between bodies being placed and bodies dying in battle.
I'm glad we've all learned something today.
Yep, from the mix here, you can at least tell that there's some Githyanki, there's some troglodytes. Pretty sure some of the tinier ones are Duergar. There's actually some ogres.
Oh, Karu. Does this look like it's a place? Do they all have their little circular holes in their foreheads?
I mean, some of them have like brain damage. There's also some illithids amongst the group, and a couple flumps.
No.
Okay, so this probably isn't a feeding ground.
I
No.
was. Yeah, I thought it almost would have been a place where they deposit the inedible bits.
Yeah, alright, fair enough. Oh my god. Karu, can they engage in neurocannibalism? Ooh. Okay,
And why don't you?
can they engage in neural cannibalism?
Hmm?
Okay. Because I realize that the presence of illithid corpses doesn't actually negate the possibility of this being where they dump the inedible bits.
That's fair.
Also, yes, I'm going into neurocannibalism. Don't worry about it.
So shall we continue south? I suppose if this was a battlefield and we know...
Yes.
May as
We
well.
also might want to be quiet. I mean, not like it would matter that terribly much, but I'd rather not be attacked by everything ever.
That's fair.
Yes.
I found a door.
Oh boy.
That might be where the Githzerai, the Githyanki are living. Because there was another door when we went south.
Dungeon
As you
master.
guys reach more or less where you are right now, spread out as you
God
are,
damn it, Omitra, stop it.
What?
you hear a voice, Amitra, coming from kinda sorta like right beside you. Stop there.
Is that what the voice said, or is that what the DM says?
That's what the voice said. And you feel a sword touch your chin.
Before I feel the sword, I go, "Who's gonna make me you?" Oh, yeah, all right.
Mhm.
Omitra,
What did you
what
do
did I say
now?
about going to... Remy really wants to go towards Omitra right now.
Don't worry, the invisible voice told me not to.
What?
I look at the invisible voice.
Or at least in the direction of the voice. Who are you people, and what are your affiliations with that Githzerai?
Look, I just got chucked down here and said deal with it.
Chucked down here by whom?
Wardens, I guess. I got lost, I fell into a pit, and then they chucked me down here. At least I can use magic down here.
And what is your purpose on this level?
What's our purpose in anything? We're all going to get squished by the Tarask if we don't do something.
What?
Tarask, big. I make a prestidigitation small figure of Tarask squishing a library.
Can we hear this?
Yeah, you can hear it. You can't see anyone.
Yeah. We're here to fight. We're kind of forced to come down here to fight mindflayers.
Ezra kind of steps forward and goes, I don't know how many of you are hiding here. But yes, we've been forced by your companions on the upper level to come fight some mind flayers. So if you let us pass, we'll just be on our way. Omitra, you feel the sword lower and go, well, if you're looking for the mind flayers, you don't have far to go. Just go to the east, you'll find some double doors. Good luck.
East
You mean
double
east
doors.
this way? Remy points to the tunnel she's right beside.
Either that or the ones to the south.
Okay.
The one down here is bigger, unless you want me to,
They both lead in the same direction.
Okay, big tunnel it is. Great,
Yeah.
thanks.
How
Thanks,
many of
the
them are
invisible
around there?
voice.
And you're welcome in advance for when we kill them, and you'll remember my name for generations.
Catherine, I don't think we should ask too many questions. They might stab me. And you.
I look forward to seeing you all being squished and eaten.
I don't. We differ on that regard. Goodbye. I give you well wishes.
All right, so you come to this
Oh,
area
yeah, double
here.
doors.
You see the double doors. And you see 7 decapitated mind flayer heads with limp tentacles mounted on pikes in the middle of the cavern facing the double door.
Huh.
That's a thing.
Fair enough.
Ezra goes like, well, they sure have a sense of humor, this Githyanki.
You consider this humor. You and Remy will get along excellently.
I don't consider this humor. This is gross.
Well,
All right, so this door. It's a door. You see in the center of the door, like straddling where the seam of the 2 doors is, there's a burnished plate of dark alien metal embossed with kind of like a almost braille-like form of tactile writing. It has like 4 lines, I guess, of it.
shit, this place is ADA compliant. Do any of us know what it says?
No.
Hey, invisible voice, how do we open this door?
Do we know what language it's in?
You have never seen this kind of language before. Do you want to investigate it closer?
Yes.
Mhm.
Does that include touching it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll touch it.
Probably with Mage Hand first, but yes.
Mage Hand doesn't really do anything besides just
Okay.
yeah. Okay, Torch, you go up and investigate it and put your hand over the braille like surface.
Would you like an investigation check?
I would like it says intelligence check. I need an intelligence check.
Well, could be worse. 10.
Great. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Well, I'm fucked.
It's worse.
15.
Okay. You go and touch this thing and feel a sudden psychic backlash that leaves you with a reeling headache. For a second, you saw things in your head, alien and so different from what you're used to seeing that it literally mind boggled you.
Right, where's the status condition indicator for mind boggled?
It's called stunned.
Are you okay, Torch?
Don't touch the thing. My.
We need to.
I would recommend against. My head hurts a lot.
I touched the thing.
All right, give me an intelligence check.
Well, clearly this is just because Torch is an idiot.
I mean, yeah, fair.
15.
Okay, give me a wisdom saving
Oh,
throw.
that actually is
25.
Similarly to Torch, you see things that cannot be described pass through your head, and there's a shock of psionic energy that leaves you with the worst headache you have ever had, and you've gone drinking.
Omitra?
Whew. That's a real hangover. That's about it, though.
Mm.
I saw some things. They were pretty cool.
Hmm.
Maybe if you touch it again, you'll be able to get a better
No.
idea of what they were.
Tethrin, you poke it.
I'm,
I
you know,
I'll help you if you poke it.
before I do that, I'm going to give myself Fox's Cunning. Because you have to be smart to do this, right? And clearly I'm not smart enough.
Does guidance help with this kind of thing? Would it?
It's an intelligence check, so I think it does.
Okay. Remy just puts a hand on Tethrin's shoulder and says, "You can do this," and casts guidance on him. So you have an extra D4.
Cool. Let's just see if setting it to advantage toggle does that with the intelligence check as well. Ooh. Roll 1d4. I'm 14. Wisdom saving throw?
That was with everything?
Yeah.
Yes. He should have given himself inspiration too.
Wow.
I forgot about it.
Yeah, wisdom saving throw.
I don't have advantage, so 10.
Great. Let me just go look something up in the macro.
That doesn't count enhanceability, though.
Enhanceability is only for intelligence checks.
Was this not an
This
intelligence
is an intelligence check.
Oh, I know. I already. Then I
Yeah.
had to do a wisdom save.
Which Yeah,
The D4 was for the.
he's good.
Yeah, he had
Mhm.
advantage on the intelligence, but he just rolled
Mhm.
awful.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have a spell that can technically help me. I'm not gonna use it. Would you like to know what it is?
Yes.
Fucking comprehend languages, which works great on spoken language, but you know what I have to do to read written language with it?
Poke it.
Touch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
You know what? We have someone who's apparently like trained his whole life against psychic related shit. Let's just ask the Gisserai to figure this out. You know, if Tethrin survives.
I have a feeling I might not.
I have
Oh,
a feeling you might go insane.
yeah. So, Tethrin,
Mm-hmm.
you touch the lock, or at least that's what you assume it is, and you get hit with this psychic backlash, and things get really hazy, and you look around you, and you're surrounded by mind flayers, and you grab your weapon and go to attack.
Attack who?
Um,
Should I roll a D2?
I should actually
Nope.
probably be much closer.
Actually,
Yeah.
that is true.
So
That's-
it's
So you
not a
should've-
D2. It's probably a D3. Shit, would they have been surprised at this too?
oh, Mitra.
It would have been. God damn it. The one.
The dice really wanted Omitra to take this hit.
Apparently. Would they be
So,
considered surprise?
Yes, absolutely.
Fuck.
I hate being right about anything.
Well, at least it was an 11.
Yeah, you do have advantage because they're surprised.
Oh shit, I didn't think. Oh fuck. I didn't think surprise worked that way. 13. There you go.
All right. Omitra, Tethrin takes his rapier and tries to skewer you, and you're like, ha ha, what the fuck?
I take my mage hand, I bop.
You bop him. That's not, doesn't really do much. Are we going to have to go into initiative?
Remy
Probably.
grabs Tethrin and tells him to snap out of it. Why are you attacking Omitra? That's dumb. I know he's kind of annoying, but that isn't the answer.
What are you doing? Just grabbing him?
I grab his arm, like the one with the weapon, just like forearm, and I'm like, Tethrin, stop. That's Omitra. What are you doing?
Get away
Give
from me.
Give me that'll be a contested strength check
Oh god.
versus either strength or dexterity for Tethrin.
Nat 20.
Yep.
10.
You grab him by the arm. Tethrin. The mind
Tethrin?
flayer has you.
Hang on, I need to check my spells. Give me a sec.
I'm reacting to being grabbed by a mind flayer. Does it look like the hand or the tentacle is grabbing me?
No, the hand.
Okay.
Now the tentacles are going for your head.
Yep, nope.
Yeah, no, that just
I
clips
have never
her
been-
armor.
I have never been happier that I do not have advantage.
Hang on. I
And
need
to
to
have
read
low rolls.
spells. I don't know if
Can
this
I?
will work,
Oh.
but I can try lesser restoration, see if that calms him down.
What were you
Okay.
gonna say, Pi?
I was just gonna use prestidigitation to make the air in front of his face real fucking cold.
I like the way you think.
Cool.
Trying to shock him out of it.
Oh.
Yeah, that doesn't really affect him. I mean, besides, the shock of like it's cold, but
It's cold because
He's
my
still-
brain's getting sucked out.
yeah.
No!
Torch, smack him on the head.
I'd like to punch him in the stomach.
That works.
Sure. Give me an attack roll.
Alright. I'm just gonna use the good old my dagger, I guess. I'm using my
boy.
hand, but the dagger for the roll.
Uh-huh. So it's 1 plus your strength modifier.
My strength modifier is like 3, so that's 4 damage.
Okay. Tethrin, you take 4 damage.
So-
Tethrin?
A mind flayer just punched
Can
me
you-
in the gut.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Can you put the text of the spell, Zio, so I can see if it helps?
lesser. Yeah. I don't want to actually cast it to begin with. I just actually, yeah. Fuck it. I'll
I
cast
thought
it.
you said you were casting it.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Disease, blind, deafened, paralyzed.
Like I don't know, but like I don't know what this is.
Let me double check.
I have remove curse, but I'm pretty sure that doesn't work against this. Although it might, because the way D&D treats psionics is weird nowadays. Historically, it's been kind of back and forth between whether it's a completely distinct thing from magic. So I don't know. Maybe.
Okay, so according to this, a lesser restoration will work. So you cast lesser restoration on him, and Tethrin, the mind flayers turn into your friends, and you realize you're attacking them.
Motherfuckers.
He's back. Ruby, let's go.
I can presume that Torch was the one who punched me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can tell it wasn't Omitra.
Yeah. Because I'm very tempted to backhand Torch, but I'm going to hold back because
I
he
tried
did
to
try
help
and
you.
snap me out. I know.
It worked.
That's why I'm not.
It's not like I punched you in the eye.
You would have had to punch through my mask.
Oi, travel buddy. How about you try poking this? You were mentioning how you're really good at not getting stuck in dreams and psychic shit.
I know what that is.
You couldn't have told us before?
Well, it was interesting watching you all
I don't
fumble
like
with
you
it.
very much.
Fuck
That's
you.
fair.
Yeah, I'm very tempted just to knock you out and leave you for them.
So what is it?
That's a Qualith door lock.
Oh,
That's a Qualith inscription on it. That's what
Have
the
I
mind
ever heard
flayers
it?
use to write.
Huh.
can you read it?
That's nice.
Possibly. Reading it is only half the problem. Opening a Qualith door lock can only be done by repeating the instructions written on it. And those instructions generally refer to how you have to place your tentacles. You will notice I fail to have tentacles.
Tethrin, you
Oh,
can
God.
polymorph me, right?
I'm not sure that I can do that.
You ever seen a squid before?
A squid would, as long as you have tentacles, then you can replicate the door lock instructions.
But you would
I
have
would-
to tell us the instructions first.
I believe even a flump could do it.
Oh.
I'm gonna pick squid.
No. Save your spells. Save your spells.
Mm.
I want to try.
You saw it too?
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh no, you're gonna use a fucking
Oh, I
corpse?
see.
Wait, there's heads right beside us.
Oh my God.
Oh my
there
god,
are.
that's way worse.
Wait.
Yes, but you said a flump would work.
That's mean.
Did you just go grab the dead flump?
Yup.
It's too bad I really like the polymorph me into a squid plan.
I did too, but we may need the spell slots.
Yes, absolutely do.
You've got 3 minutes to do this before I die of asphyxiation. Please hurry.
All right, well, let's see if Ezria can actually touch the lock and not go mad.
Wait,
I'll give him guidance. It's like,
And I'll
seriously,
give
you need to go in. So I give him guidance, and he has inspiration now.
Yep.
You didn't need it.
That's nice.
All right, so he touches the lock, and you see him kind of like, for a moment, pause and kind of shakes his head a bit and goes, "All right, well, give me the dead flump. This is disgusting." And he
Would you
starts
You
moving.
said it would work.
Would you rather
Well,
the illithid?
I can't. Can you like animate it? Because
Oh no.
Mage hand.
this is gonna be hard. Okay, I need. Who's gonna help him?
I'll help
Because-
him.
Hikaru.
What?
How many tentacles does it have?
Well, the flump has many tentacles. You only need 4 for this, but you have to move each of the 4 tentacles in different ways to unlock the lock.
All right.
I mean,
Then I'm going to cast this as a ritual.
So 10 minutes.
Oh,
Okay.
for unseen servant.
Yep, I've got Mage Hand as well.
All right. I made an unseen servant. Just, I'm going to tell it to listen to this nice gif
And
and do whatever it says to do with these tentacles.
Yep.
So we have 2 mage hands, unseen servants, and him.
And
Okay.
Torch.
So he explains the different movements that the tentacles need to do at more or less the same time to open the lock. Everyone involved in this, give me a performance check.
Ooh.
$17.
19.
I'm not trained in that.
16.
I rolled an
Yeah, the
exact
bard
10.
barely did better than you, Torch.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind of sad.
It's weird.
I'm good at
Doing this
listening
with
and
Mage Hand.
processing instructions.
Okay, well, the good news is you guys managed to move the 4 tentacles in the correct order and open the door.
But what about bad news? Because you said good news. What's the bad news? Yeah, there we go.
It seems like all this stuff happening outside the door has alerted the mind flayers on the other side, and you open the door to find a bunch of creatures and 2 mind flayers waiting. And that's where we're going to go on break.
Do you think they're placing bets on whether we'd
Probably.
actually get through? Alright.
Also, there's a
Oh, he looks like a nice guy.
Yeah.
Uh,
they look
well,
like burly orcs.
Be right back, guys.
we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And just before I leave you guys, I would just like to thank all of our patrons. Jesus Mendoza, Shomaru, Sayoko Hawken, Nicholas Calix, Chromos, Nanji, Phosphini, The Webcoder, Skexus Chamberlain, Walter Cahill, Pyrolytic, Aster, Joker's Wild, Test, Matakure, Mia Midair, DM Samuel, Kelly Fruiz, Udis, Duport Guillaume, Matt B, Georg Mir, Gunk, Kaora, Kristen Manning, John Blair, Jeff Sorempa, Tiger Engineer, Christopher K, Michael Kieran, Heidi Smith, Tang, Lilias, Carl Sandstrom, Daniel Little, Alex Huseman, Carl Bouquet, Kenneth Smith, Windwalker, Jason Anderson, Thomas Borgoy, Srith, Lauren the GM, Justin Easterday, David Silverman, Anthony Vitale, Carlton Dudley, Leo Hart, Jay, Stephen Hoyt, Max Kindred, and Daniel Caliguri, and Ken Steffens. Thank you very much for your support, and thank you for helping make programs like this happen and helping support, Kara as she makes maps, and me as I make all of our various YouTube content. If you would like to join this list of wonderful people and help support us, you can find our Patreon over at patreon.com/Midgardia. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. So you all opened the door and found stuff waiting for you on the other side. Weapons drawn, a literal phalanx of orcs. I have a handout of them. They're pretty cool.
So, forks, huh?
I was thinking Orlegs.
So why don't you all roll initiative?
Just a warning, I'm going to move Remy so I don't, roll on the light.
Also, Garm, your character doesn't have any mechanical needs in terms of the headache besides the fact that your head just hurts.
Good
Well,
to know. Sorry, I keep clicking Chrome and then going, why can't I see my character sheet in the browser I'm not using?
Well, I rolled a 20.
8.
21. Oh, Jesus, I go before them. Well, rip them.
Well, rip them. All right, Tefrin, you're up first.
Yeah. So, you know that thing about how we have 2 people who have Fireball?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Give me a second. I clicked the wrong button. Apparently, my first impulse is always going to be Fireball.
I mean, in a place where a bunch of mind flayers live, probably a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
In a place where you can't see around the corner and destroy like 50 statues to a god and have the god pissed at you, not a good idea.
Yeah. And I'm actually going to spend an additional charge to upcast it. Way to go, upcast.
Wow. You upcast for 1 extra point.
Only one made the save.
Yep. And it wasn't a mind flayer.
Yeah.
So they all took 24 damage.
So 24, so that means that half
12.
is 12.
Let me adjust my... Come on.
I really wish I had a way to do this to all of them at the same time.
And then I'm just gonna scoot back a bit. Be like, all right, guys, go team. And then I'm gonna look at Amitra and use that bonus action to give them inspiration. So give me a second, and I will give Amitra inspiration. If I can actually speak.
Do I need to bother deleting the fireball template?
What?
2 casters in the party, double
Go.
the fireballs.
And go one right after the other.
These poor illithids are probably like, okay, well, they have a wizard. Okay, we're good now. Oh my god, there's another one coming.
God damn it, they're not in squares anymore. Why are you not in squares?
It's because the fireball knocked them loose. Uh-oh.
Karu, your voice just went out.
Uh-oh. It's not Craig this time. That's weird.
I just lost connection to Discord.
Oh.
Well, that's not good. Why am I responding here?
Can you guys hear me?
My cam's off and I'm still nodding.
Oh.
Hello?
Oh, there we go.
Hey,
Okay.
welcome back.
That was weird.
Yeah, I like the whole Discord entirely like disconnected.
It's okay, Garm's not the smartest. He replied to you on Discord, and then when you asked
then
if
nodded.
he could hear him, he nodded with his cam off.
He's not the smartest boy.
I'm eating pizza buns.
Oh.
The illithid need not apply here.
It's the flumps
I
in the
think-
area.
All right. So Tethrin, you inspire Omitra, and that's your turn.
Yes. That's correct. Let me just go back up and hit done.
Excellent, Omitra. Your turn. Should I just like leave the fireball where it is?
I would like to afoosh.
That's what I thought.
Affusionate.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna move it because I need to select everything.
Hmm.
Then I
That's
need
okay.
to roll initiative.
Just move it back. Oh no.
I'm like, it's fine. They all survived.
That's
It's-
so not fair. Yours is way better than mine. Even your upcast.
See, that's how you do it.
Oh, the one mind player was
For
like,
those
no.
listening, I rolled a 6, a 6, a 6, a 4, a 1, a 5, a 6, and a 6. And then
And
a
a
3
3.
for the upcast.
So out of
43
96,
damage.
I got 5 sixes.
Wow.
That is insane.
So that's either
Okay.
43 or 21 damage. They're like, never mind, we found the wizard.
Oh my god. Did you get... Oh, one of them survived. Did that
Show
one-
you were worried about this fight?
What happened to all the orcs?
I wasn't worried about them.
It's the piles of ashes, Omitra.
Oh.
I mean, see, there's still one over there.
Ah.
Okay. Well, 2 fireballs later, and things look a bit bleak for the defenders. But the mind flayers still stand. One looks pretty crisp, and there's a bit of a seafood smell in the air.
That's fair.
His purple countenance looks a bit pinker.
Yum. Well, hey,
All
if
right,
they're gonna try
which
and
one
eat
looks
us,
crispier?
The one to the north.
All right. Then I'd like to curse the one to the south.
Okay.
I am within 30 feet this time.
All right. You curse the one that doesn't smell like calamari.
And I'm going to turn to the northern one and tell them, and, well, do I know that they speak in minds? Yes, because that's what we've been talking. I think really hard. You smell delicious.
Oh, Pie, I love you. And Amisha
Amazing.
too.
Okay, so Remy just takes a step forward and is like, "Yeah, I think we're gonna be okay." She's gonna look at the crispier one.
You see,
And-
Ezria just looks horrified. He's like,
You okay there?
fine.
Are you glad you're on our side?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Don't backstab us, because you'll be like those piles of ashes. And Remy is just going to use a cantrip because she's saving her stuff for healing, because it might be needed later. So this is going to the crisp motherfucker. Please give me a DC 17 deck save.
14.
Okay, you take 19 radiant damage.
And he goes up in flames.
Yeah. You see that one that just went down? That would be you if you turned on us.
Why would I turn on you?
Exactly. And I'm done.
Like how I just deleted the other tokens. Just, yep, gone.
Poof, poof, poof.
All right. Well, this one survived. Is a bit horrified about what he's seen. Is gonna rush up to Amitra, the squishy mage,
Cute.
bring his great axe twice down on the squishy mage. That's gonna be a 16 and a 15.
You, wh-
Omitra, what's your? Oh,
Nope.
20.
okay.
I thought you were going to use hellish
Rebuke.
rebuke
Mhm.
on that.
It's like, did you want more fire?
He's just bung off your magical shield. Like, again, bung, and it's like,
You're having some performance issues, aren't you?
why do you have to phrase it that way? Says Ezra.
Because of that.
Because of that.
Literally because of that.
You people are weird. And then he just
Yes.
punch. And absolutely takes this guy down in one punch. To be fair, he was pretty crisp already.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he took him down on the first.
Oh,
What's your movement speed?
a lot.
30.
Really?
Yeah. It's just gonna go to
They're
one
kind
side.
of like monks, not actually.
They're
monks.
kind of like monks, yeah. And
I'm
he's gonna-
judging because a monk with a 30-foot movement speed is either a halfling at low levels or not really a monk.
He did just enough to take the last mind flayer down.
Oh my god. I am sorry, Garm. Torch did nothing.
wait, hold on.
What?
What?
In chat. In Twitch chat.
Oh, yeah.
Appropriate response.
If you
He just
subscribe,
made that face.
if you subscribe to us using either Twitch Prime or actual currency units, you can put my grumpy face. I don't know why it's listed as I definitely think it's a grump, but
It is.
And once we get the emote to go through, you will also get, I believe, surprised Pikachu Karu.
Because you always go when you're disgruntled.
That is true.
I had no idea.
You do.
Oh yeah, okay, that
Hmm.
noise. It's more of a than a It's no H
Yep.
there. But
Yep, Ezreal just does that and he looks back and sees Torch all ready to go and is like, I'm sorry, was that
it's
should I have
fine.
let you go?
You know, it,
Oh, okay. Mhm.
also
Don't
I
worry, Torch. We'll let him get eaten.
keep trying to not make the face and it's not working.
You just make it more.
So, Ezreal,
Yeah.
why can't the Gith just kill these things?
We do. They just keep coming. You know how hard it is to rid the universe of mind flayers? They had control of most of the known universe. We've whittled them down for my people really just for the most part just went on our way. It's the Githyanki who have
Githyanki.
fought them.
What do you... Sorry, go ahead.
Yes.
What do you mean universe, out of curiosity?
Well, mainly the Astral Sea.
Oh.
And all the worlds in it.
How many is that?
Countless.
I think you're fascinating, Torch, right now.
Horrifying, I would go with.
Hmm.
Good to know. I hope that doesn't... Okay. Let's go kill these things from the Astral Sea. I guess. These worlds.
I mean, we've just killed things from the Far Realm already before.
I mean, yeah, okay, fair enough. That play... Boy, yeah.
All in this chamber, you see two pillars. They're made of stone with glowing veins of crystal. You see a door to the south, one to the southeast, and a corridor with another door and some doors to the north. You have lots of options. All of them, most of them, pretty much all of them have the same lock that you just. Oh, by the way, you guys all passed through the door and didn't really do anything. You all hear it like just slam shut behind you and you hear it
Shit.
click.
Oh, fuck.
Suppose we should have seen that coming.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Worst case, I can knock our way out.
Do we still have the flump?
I'm pretty sure you dropped it during the battle.
Okay, so I guess you get to be a squid next time.
Or, we could just.
I think
Or a
they're a little
kid.
charred to use.
Ezria kind of like picks up one of the mind flayers by the head and just like pulls it up a bit. Does anyone have a sword?
I would
Hold on
I
one
would like
second.
to extend my fucking, cane, whip it out, wrap the thing around like the neck of the mind flayer, pull it back, and slice it off.
That is fucking awesome.
Yeah, okay.
It's a little
That is
excessive.
fucking awesome.
I'm not sure how it got onto the tentacles, but
Yeah, give me an attack roll.
I have no idea what I rolled.
19.
19.
Yeah, I'd say that's enough to somehow make it so that you grab it by the neck without cutting off the tentacles
Yeah,
that
I
you
mean-
need.
He's holding it up.
He's like, yeah, that works. There, we have a head. And it's just like,
Ew.
who's carrying it?
You
Not
already
me.
are.
Yep.
You're the one who can read the things and know how to open doors.
Me? Look, I just got lucky with that one.
Mm-hmm.
You'll get lucky again.
Out of character, I really like the squid plan. Torch definitely doesn't. Torch is willing, but
That's fair.
But should we maybe check down this dark hallway before we try opening the door? Because opening these doors seems to take a while.
I mean, I guess, but we have to be careful because it's very likely that we could get flanked.
That is true. The fireballs must have been heard. Well,
yeah.
not to mention these things are telepathic, so they probably know we're here.
Yeah, I was
And
gonna
that they've
say.
just lost at least 2 mind flayers.
Yeah, we should probably start clearing door by door.
Okay.
I vote
Yep.
the South.
Yeah, me too.
Give Omitra a moment. He's making dancing lights.
There's a door at the end of that corridor.
Okay.
What color is their blood?
Purple.
Okay. No reason, just curious.
Might be a greenish, dark greenish color too. I'm not sure.
Nice. Yeah, I'll stand
Play
on nice
Baldur's
ones.
Gate 3 to find out.
Fucking apparently. Look forward to maybe seeing somebody play through that. Ooh, that could be a good Patreon incentive, actually.
All right, mister.
Mhm.
All right, so
I'm
Door to the
chilling.
South does have a Qualis lock on it. Who's gonna try reading this one?
I'd like to take another crack at it.
Okay.
But you can't read the language.
When he fails, I'd like
That's
to
what-
try.
That's what you
Yeah.
I'm going to point out the only one who can read the language is this guy.
I
Yeah.
can't read
Just-
their language.
Oh.
It's not about reading. It's a psychic impression.
Oh, so the actual writing is fucking irrelevant?
Well, kind of, sort of. They can read it and they use their tentacles to read it, but when you touch the lock, you do get a psychic impression of the phrases on it
Well, I'm just gonna walk up to.
if you're intelligent enough.
I'm gonna walk up to Torch. And be
Bad
like,
news,
well,
Tethryn.
you,
Yes.
you need all the help you can get. I'm just gonna pat Torch and give him inspiration.
Yeah, I'm going to give him guidance as well because we need as much help as we can get. And it's like, I don't want to die here.
I would like to mutter some stuff under my breath, crack my knuckles, and use Rushed Incantation to cast Comprehend Languages.
Okay.
You want me to dump the text?
No, I know what it does.
Alright. And then I'm going to try reading the Space Braille.
Okay.
Also Braille, not Braille, I think. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I've always heard it as Braille, but I'm from Hicktown,
too.
Canada, so
Braille?
yeah.
Braille.
Yeah, Braille.
Okay.
In Spanish, it's braille.
Even though it has, oh yeah, it's got two L's.
I remember in elementary school learning how to read Braille because we had a girl in our class who was blind. She had like that typewriter thing,
Oh yeah,
the really old one where you had to, it was loud.
but
Pretty sure the Spanish version does not have two L's. Anyways, you cast comprehend languages, therefore you don't have to give me a check.
yay.
You can with comprehend languages. Actually, when you touch it, the comprehend languages works to translate the weird shit that's assaulting your brain, and you get the impression that what is actually happening on this lock is that it has a poem. And the poem indicates the movements that you have to make with your tentacles to open the lock.
Is it punny?
No.
I assume it doesn't rhyme either, because brute
Probably
force
not.
machine translation.
Yeah.
It's like Google Translate.
Yeah, we're not. It's not quite some like I almost said it's not some fantasy novel shit, but like actually, actually, yeah.
While this is happening, I'm just standing near the hallway to keep an eye out in case anything comes from the hallway to, stop us.
I'd like to instruct the others on what to do with the tentacles.
Okay.
I want to work the word widdershins into it at some point.
Mage hand. To get one of them.
All right. So who's the four people that are moving the mind flayer bits?
Everybody but me, I think. I'm supervising.
Okay. All right. So Ezria will help so that Remy can keep an eye on things. Why is it not? Oh, there it is.
So it's performance again?
Yep, performance.
Do you need one for me as well?
Oh my
Yeah.
god, are you kidding me?
Tethryn, you're the fucking bard of this party.
Yeah, trying to perform with Mage hand is. Oh my.
It's because I
We're
tried
not
to work
getting this
widdershins into it.
Yep.
Garm, I will point out that you at least have bardic inspiration.
You
That's
do still
true.
have bardic
What
inspiration.
what is the die for that? I know it's on
You
my
can
token.
click on your token and hit the bardic inspiration button.
That's an
That's
11
a
card.
one.
Great.
So this is gonna be a
Omitra?
fail.
Someone knows how to move their
17.
tentacles.
Sorry, I'm not used to it.
Omitra was really paying attention to that woman's tentacles in the
Yeah.
dream.
I mean, I think somebody has a fetish.
Oh boy. All right, let's not go that far. All right, so I have bad news for you guys.
a fail.
Ezreal rolled a 10.
Oh.
So that was a failure. The luck does not open.
Well. That sucks. Shall we try again?
Wait. Hang on. I'm gonna prestidigitation some of the blood off because guys, you're having trouble holding on to the tentacles and putting them in the right spots. Let's just clean it a little. Now try.
To be fair, it is pretty slimy.
Yeah. I clean off the slime so you can hold it properly. Now
Shall we try again?
Torch, give me. What would this be? I guess an intelligence check.
Alright, go gadget Wittershins, 19.
Woohoo!
19. Okay. So you realize maybe you weren't being exact on the interpretation of the genuflections that need to be done with the tentacles to unlock this lock. And you take your time to explain a bit better exactly what movements need to be done. And with that and a bit more practice beforehand, you all manage to unlock it.
Turns out I was mistaken about what the phrase "the gesture of the Skullsucker's embrace" was supposed to mean. It's
This other thing.
yeah, it's a little bit wider. Also, this is an incredibly disgusting way of opening locks.
Yeah, you more or less have to make out with them.
Yeah, these guys have got to have some serious issues with pathogens. Is there a hand sanitizer station beside? Oh, tentacle sanitizer station beside it.
No, because everyone's bought out the stores. There's just nothing.
Right.
They all just learn prestidigitation.
I should go to the store tomorrow.
All right, well, you open the door, and this time no one tries to attack you.
Thank
You do see a bunch of cells.
Do they have mitochondria in them?
No, they're powerless.
Not quite, but you do feel that there is a stench coming from the first one to the west.
I would like to look in the stench.
You look through the the cage door, and you see a troglodyte sitting against the back of the cell.
I would like to look in the next cell.
Yeah, I'm gonna head down the line to look. Basically, Torch can look on one side, I'll look on the other.
Yeah, like we'll let the Troglodyte eventually, I'm sure. Just not
But
high
we
on
want
my...
to see how many people are here.
Yeah, it's just not high on my priority list, you know? Ooh, there's
Hello?
something or other.
Hello?
I want to make sure this door doesn't shut.
Remy, you come to the middle one, and you look inside, and you see a human. A male. You actually recognize the clothing he's wearing.
Oh?
He's wearing the clothing of a City Watch constable from Waterdeep.
We found a human male fighter. We found a Garm character.
Hello?
Who are you?
Adventurers.
Oh, thank the gods. You're here to rescue us. And he kind of like gets up, goes to the cell door.
I mean, it's not why we're here, but like...
How did you end up here?
I'm honestly not sure. I remember a girl, a young girl. She said her father was being attacked by some ruffians, and she led me into an alley, and then I woke up here.
Karu, how is this locked? Is it just a normal lock?
No.
Is it one of those stupid...
Mhm.
Oh, bloody hell.
Hold on.
Torch!
I need to go take a look at the duration of comprehend languages.
Up to
10
an
minutes?
hour.
Up to an
Up to
hour.
an hour.
I think. Let me double check it. I could be wrong. but I
1
just
hour,
looked up-
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna do the thing again.
Okay.
Blah.
You read the
Blah,
lock.
blah, blah, blah.
And I will regale my companions with the
Password.
yeah, the pet.
Okay. Because it's going to get old very fast, we're going to assume you guys are getting better at the whole
I hope.
coordinating the mind flayer head to open
So,
the
yep.
lock.
I've learned way
Yep.
more about Mind Flayer tentacle language than I ever wanted to.
Mind
like-
Flayer makeout sessions.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna forget how to understand the language at the end of this. I'm not gonna forget this. And
No.
I'm gonna, in the middle of a fight, I'll be like, oh, that's an aggressive gesture. Oh, shit, of course it is, because he's stabbing me.
My name is Ishan Toru.
Hi, I'm Torch.
I am Remy.
Welcome to hell.
Thank you.
Remy's just gonna... I'm assuming Mage was already looking in the last cells, but we gotta help everyone.
Yeah,
Uh,
Mitra, you see an old thing.
That's a mean way to refer to,
Have you seen the token?
I mean, half of it, yeah, I can see.
Oh, God, no.
Hmm.
You're pretty sure this is a female, but it's hard to tell. But, gray skin, no eyes, just skin where the eyes are. And she, faces you. Oh, adventurers, you've come to save us. Yes?
It's like looking at me in 10 years.
Hi, who are you?
I'm Apok.
Pock?
Yes. You've
What's
come
her
to
last
save-
name?
We don't use last names.
It's not Alice. Okay.
Yes, we're adventurers, and we are also going to save you. Or at least-
Excellent.
Open your cell. Where are you
Good.
from, if you don't mind me asking?
The Underdark.
Well,
I can help. I know this level very well. I can show you the secret passage.
Car, do I believe this bitch?
yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
me
like to
too.
roll insight, because I feel like this is a sort of Mind Flayer bullshit where, like, she shows us the secret passage and then knocks us out and we're in these cells.
Yeah.
The
This
secret
feels like a
passage.
trap.
The secret passage to the chamber of knockout gas.
It's a trap.
Give me insight checks.
Come on, roll 20, please. Roll.
Oh my God, 15.
Roll 20 is experiencing slight delays. I swear I hit the button.
Yeah, I
Yeah, it
did
is.
too. It's gonna probably roll twice for me and you.
I have not hit the button twice. I know better.
It happened when I wanted to roll too.
Come on, how come Tethrin and Omidra were able to roll 28?
You were saying.
Here we go. Okay, it's like it's
Okay.
PUBG rules. I was gonna bitch about it. I can't fucking believe it hasn't. Look, I can't fucking believe she's got 8 points more than I could possibly get. I'm gonna roll a 1 or something. Stupid fucking
That'd
video
be
games.
funny.
I'm told I should swear less because that might harm monetization in the future. But good lord, that's not our biggest barrier,
You
and I'm
guys
not
are
that
playing
concerned.
with me. It's not gonna happen.
Yes,
That's-
your swearing is what gets us demonetized, John.
Yeah, specifically me. It's because I'm so handsome. Can you imagine if I had to go back and bleep out every
This
swear in
bitch.
these?
Oh
Yeah.
god, that would
Yeah, it
be...
would sound like
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna hit the button again. Fine, you know what? I'll give in to my stupid ape brain. Did it. Oh, I just lost Karu. Oh no, I lost everybody. Well, I rolled a fucking 3. Oh, I did show. Hi, show.
Oh, there you are.
Hey,
Hey.
Hello?
welcome back,
Hi.
everybody. I rolled a
The
3.
Discord seems to be having troubles tonight too.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
and it ain't just me, because that's the first time I've lost you guys.
Amazing. So Torch got a 3.
Sure
Great.
did.
We waited all this time for your 3.
I'm not
All right.
trying
Ding
to
dong,
So
ding dong.
the rest of you are like, yeah, really? I mean, sure, makes sense. Why not? There's a bit of like hesitation by Tethra and Omitra. It's like, this seems too easy. Like, what the fuck is this woman? And Remy, she's being too helpful and too gleeful. And like, there's definitely something going on here. She's probably leading. She probably wants to lead you somewhere where you probably don't want to go.
Yeah, Remy just steps forward, grabs both one of Torch's arms, one of Omitra's, and is like, and starts pulling them back. It's like, we'll be right back to help you.
Oh, but please, no, don't go.
Pull, pull, pull.
Yeah, that sounds legit.
Come back.
So what impression do I get with my 3?
Oh, she's absolute, like, she's your best bet to get through this place without having to like have extra battles.
I know everything she's saying seems
Yeah,
completely...
okay, I'm
No,
dragging
she's
down.
going to lead us to danger. Danger.
Yeah,
danger.
there's
Yeah,
times when
everything's
you're like,
dangerous.
no.
Okay.
More
Okay,
danger.
Torch. If the sweet summer child says this is shady, this is shady.
And this is, yeah.
I want. I'm going to point out, Torch. I like
Get.
helping people. I want to help people. If I'm backing away from someone and not wanting to help them, take that as a warning.
I
That's
mean,
fair.
I'm not particularly inclined to trust you right now. No offense, a little offense. But you're probably right. Alright, a fair bit of offense.
Remy just keeps pulling.
We might come back for you.
Probably
Remy
won't,
just shakes
though.
her head. When she's out of view of that bitch, it's like, no.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Come back. You see her hand come out of the thing and just like wave.
I bap.
Hey. So we let the human male fighter out, and
Yeah.
I guess
Yes.
also the Trog.
I mean, did the troglodyte even look interested? Or look like it understood?
I mean, it's like a dog. You open the gate and it'll find its way. I've met dogs that don't actually.
Yeah, Garm, no.
It does not speak common, so it doesn't look like he's just watching you all.
I mean, it's not like he's gonna stab us in the back. It's a fucking troglodyte.
Toru just
mean-
goes, well, I did overhear the mindflayers say about feeding it to their pet.
That's unlikely.
Pet?
How did he
Yes.
overhear a mind flayer card?
Because they don't
Friends?
care who heard their
They don't
telepathic conversation.
care. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, if
They have
two of them are
telepathy.
having a conversation in this room, they project their thoughts. It's not they can make it one-on-one, but like what's
Yeah.
funner? Intimidating the
Or-
helpless people?
Okay, and
Yeah.
more rules. I got you.
I
Well-
just glad it wasn't me because that thing that they projected was very terrifying.
What was it?
Big worm of sorts.
Okay.
Which vowel is in worm when you say that?
Well, I was just thinking of a normal worm, if you could call it that, but it's got a bunch of tentacles coming out of its
And oh,
beak.
did it have
Oh.
like
I think that's you.
Maybe.
it's not a
Um,
Y though.
It's not a Y. Yeah, it's, we
No,
certainly not
it
an
was.
I.
They've been making this thing very big. They said it was going to devour all of the Githyanki that were attacking them.
Oh well, that's
Interesting. Anyways, Remy looks at the Trog and like she doesn't expect it to have reaction, but she's like, hello in Celestial to see if there's any reaction. This is the only language she knows besides Common.
what is it with this place and giant death worms? Wait, how we?
Okay, I can't talk to it. Omitra, have fun.
Have we encountered a giant death worm here, or was that somewhere else? That was...
We've encountered the giant metal worm that was drilling through the. We never fought it.
Yeah, no,
Right.
because we're not that dumb.
I would like to...
Uh,
Oh, sorry, go ahead. Do you want to handle the
I would
trog?
like to ask the troglodyte, in Abyssal, so what are you in for?
I would like to...
Aw, Mind Flayer got your gem.
I'd like to go over to the trog cage and in Undercommon and say, if I let you out of here, you're going to stab me in the back. Really? They don't speak Undercommon?
They probably speak Trog.
Classic.
Primordial. I'll try that.
They
I'll-
only
I'll-
speak Trog.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're
thought-
they're pretty close to
Cavemen.
animals, honestly. They
What kind of sick bastard only speaks one language?
only have an intelligence of 6.
Garm, I didn't know your intelligence was only 6.
It is apparently.
Yeah, I was gonna say Garm.
Yes,
Garm,
I am.
not a.
My dark secret is I am, in fact, only an Anglophone. I am a sad monolingual Albertan who has spurned his country's generous French resources.
French.
Well,
It could be more generous. You could be in Quebec.
French.
I
Does anyone want to ask my second language?
French.
French.
There we go.
don't you know real French? Don't you know continental French though?
You mean real French?
Yeah, not Quebecois.
By the way, did anyone like hold the door open to the
Yes.
Yeah.
Tethryn specified he was.
I
Okay.
literally, legitimately said I was going to make sure this door does not close.
Okay.
That's fair.
Yeah, these are like those automatic doors that actually close automatically once you like pull them
Automatically
open.
close
An
automatically.
automatic
yes.
door that closes automatically.
Automatically.
Yep,
Gee.
that's
Is it
I
automatic?
just wanted
Is
to
it
make sure that the
automatic?
automatic part got through to you.
We love you, Karu.
Heart.
So, I'll be honest, we can't leave here yet. But if you come with us, you might end up dying.
Fascinating. I
Um,
can stick to the back.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
you give me a weapon, I can help.
Like to pull out a short sword and hand him a short sword because
I
You've
was
established-
Gonna say,
Sorry.
sorry. I was gonna say I could give him a crossbow if he's feeling that.
I can use a crossbow. I can
Okay.
use a short sword. I
Does
can
he
use
have
both.
armor?
I have not. Well,
Hmm.
actually, let me double check.
Because, like, did the Illithids care that he has armor?
Yeah, no, he still has his armor.
Yeah.
They just took his weapons.
Okay.
hmm
So, yeah, just stick to the back. If you see anything sneaking up on us, scream. Because
And
I'll be
shoot it.
honest, like, the creatures here probably already know we're here. Trying to be stealthy isn't really going to help us.
Right?
Unfortunately.
Hey, Funkin'
Short
Monster.
sword and crossbow. Yes.
I
And
need
crossbow, by the way. Sorry.
a verdict from you. So one of my trinkets lets me cast magic weapon on a weapon, without using any of the whatchamacallits materials. Do I still need to concentrate on it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I would like to pull out the old magic whetstone, which I assume is not the one from Norse mythology, and use that on whatever weapon this guy's taking.
What's the duration, Garm?
Hour.
But Garm, now you don't have comprehend languages up.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, you're right.
We're going to need comprehend languages more
Mhm.
than this guy who.
Who may or may not actually hit anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright. Never mind.
He'll just keep in the back.
Poor magic whetstone. I wonder if I can throw a magic whetstone at him mid-fight and be like, do the thing. Oh my god, can
Probably
I
not.
do that?
Nope.
Eh.
Oh. Well, maybe I'll ask the Mage Hand Press guys if I ever see them in person.
So Torch.
Yes.
Next door.
Next door. Alright. I would like to read the hot and passionate makeout instructions.
No. Just no.
Can't wait till I see my partner again.
So then you can.
All
Oh
right.
no, I'm not even
You
gonna-
read the instructions and instruct your companions, and you watch. Toru watches with horror as you all manipulate the mind flayer head to open the lock.
It is gruesome and awful. You're right.
Wait, Toru?
Yes.
I am
Without a
sorry.
name.
I'm going to be thinking of the Fruits Basket character.
Oh god, what was their last
all the
name?
time
That was
now.
their last name. I'm
Oh.
using their last
Hey,
name.
look.
Ishan
Yeah,
is their
dude.
first
Oh,
name.
fuck.
Orogs. I think.
Time for battle.
Worst
Okay,
name
I'm
is
going to assume we
Pods.
were closer because, manipulating,
Yeah, those manipulating were up front.
Okay, so I was here.
Oh, great. Well, I was using Mage Hand, so I was there.
What do we see, Karu, in this room?
You open the door and find 4 mind flayers who turn to you, and they all have these like thin sheets of like metal that they're holding, much like they almost look like clipboards if you didn't know any better. And they were inspecting these things. You see, resting in iron brackets along the curved walls of this room are like 15 coffin sized bronze cylinders with lids of transparent crystal. Each capsule is tilted at a 45-degree angle, connected to metal floor panels with thick copper wires and coated in a thin, slimy residue.
Making moonshine.
You're pretty sure you see a face in at least one of these, like through the like transparent glass part, as the mind flayers turn to you and go to attack.
Oh, boy.
This is not going to be so fun.
Initiative?
Yep.
Hopefully Torch gets to attack this time.
He rolled higher than I did, so probably.
Yeah, it
no.
looks like Torch...
Omitra still goes before me.
Yeah, but
Wait,
we've
but
proven...
there's faces in this?
Mm,
Oh, fuck. What if that's more people we need to rescue?
I'm not...
Omitra! People! Don't hurt the people!
It might be birthing pods.
Car, is there any distinction? Are some of them red? Why are some of them red? Is there a difference with them? Are they open?
It's gonna take. You have to investigate that.
Okay.
So
Nothing immediately obvious.
nothing immediately obvious. Yeah.
Oi, what's he doing up?
Don't hurt the people and things if we can save them.
We'll worry about that after.
That's what
this is
healers are
done.
for.
I can't heal someone when they're dead. I
Well,
need to save that for you guys.
Remember that one adventure where we went down a well and found a bunch of people and bats?
well.
I'm having flashbacks.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
me too.
It wasn't Mad Mage, it was one of the other ones we did. It was like
Yep.
it was using their blood to feed a tree.
Oh, that was the first one of
Yawning Portal, maybe?
yeah.
I would like to foosh.
Okay, I'm quickly reading what happens if something fooshes a side pod.
Oh
Yeah.
They were making
Well,
beer out
I'd
of
like
people.
to let you know that copper conducts heat pretty well.
no! Oh no!
Don't kill these people.
Oh no!
I kind of wish Torch had gone in
I mean,
first,
not as
though.
well as like aluminum, but it's pretty good.
Okay, so that's the position you're torching.
Uh-huh.
No, I'm behind.
Sadly, none of these illithids realize that counterspell should be something they know.
They're psionicis.
Oh shit!
They're not
One of them
Wesleyans.
actually passed.
13 is half.
Okay. Okay. You torch the place. You hear the mind flayers cry out, but you also hear the screams of people.
Amitra!
What?
What did I just say? Don't hurt the people.
If
Like-
they're screaming, they're still alive.
Then they go silent.
You were saying?
Look, this is just survival of the least stupid and the strongest.
How are
No.
we alive then?
How are you
Strongest.
still alive?
Strongest.
You're the stupidest.
Strongest.
Stupidest.
It's a spectrum.
You're still the stupidest.
All right, Omitra,
Spectrum!
anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, flip off the healer.
You murdered innocent people.
Alright, so
How
these
do you know
are
they were innocent?
what, mind flayers?
Yeah.
Okay, it's hard to tell them from the Orogs. They're all kind of blue. Okay, yeah, it's much more obvious. There. You're right. It's not quite as bad as the infamous gender-changing villager, but
Yeah, well, a lot of those just got torched, so
Whoopsie.
well, they're about to get torched again. I would like to hit this with my
Oh.
cane.
Fun fact, I was thinking of Animal Crossing when you said gender changing villager.
25 hits.
Alright, wait, what the hell is that? Oh, I have the word. I had the with. I guess I'm using the Wyvern Tooth Necklace because I forgot to turn it off. So I'm going to do a 24 from the slashing because of exploit weakness, which whatever. And then 15 more from the finisher and my Wyvern. Was this thing below half HP?
No.
Okay. And then 15 piercing and acid damage from the.
It is
Wyvern.
now.
Well, that doesn't help me. Unless you want to give me that extra 2d8 damage, but that's not how the
Nope.
mechanic works. I
Nope.
actually really like the finisher mechanic. I just feel like it should use a resource. Anyway, yes, so I do what, 39 damage?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah,
This,
wow.
this mind flayer looks pretty beat up now.
Y'all ever think I might be a little OP?
No.
Like this class? No? Okay.
No.
I guess I'm just on like wizard
at
level.
This point,
Didn't you just see the fireballs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At this point, I think you're just perfectly OP.
You do a lot of damage to a single target like a rogue.
Yeah.
Big deal.
I guess I'm in line with a rogue, and I guess I'm always comparing it to like the melee classes I normally do. Anyway, that's my turn.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because I want to give Torch advantage.
Damn it.
And I can just Sacred Flame because it's a dex save. So who gives a shit if I'm in melee? So I'm going to Sacred Flame this guy. Dex save DC 17.
That was an 8
Okay, so it takes 16 radiant damage.
and is now dead.
Cool. And then Remy is going to, right beside those two illithids, cast Spiritual Weapon.
Great. You can drag it out yourself.
Yep, that's nice. Give me a moment. 20 to hit. And
Which
it's going to
one?
be the one farthest south.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast this at 3rd level. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 force damage to it.
Excellent.
There we go. And Karu?
You
Mind
alright?
flayers have advantage on saving throws against magic.
Oh.
Do we? Oh, mind flayers. They said your
Mind
players.
do.
I mean, you had 2 fails. You could technically roll again for those 2, Karu.
It's fine. I'll just
Okay.
have to remember moving forward.
Those were especially stupid.
Okay.
Surprised, obviously.
I mean, they were
Uh-huh.
caught slack-jawed.
Oof.
I'm really hoping our guard friend just stays the fuck back.
And occasionally
yeah.
pew-pews with a crossbow.
Oh yeah. Oh good. Misses his first unarmed attack, but hits with his second, so that's 18 total damage. And that's Ezra's turn. Toru can't see shit all. He's gonna gingerly step forward a bit. Still can't see much, and he really doesn't want to go any further.
I've been imagining his name with an
Hold his
H.
attack in case he sees the enemy.
Oh, he can see some
Yeah,
folk.
because there's too much shit in between him and that mind flayer.
Mhm.
He'll just hold his attack. He's got the hand crossbow out. He does not want to go into the room.
That's fair, man.
Yep.
Actually, he'll offer to hold the door open so that
Cool. That it
Good
doesn't shut
idea.
behind us. Nice.
yeah, so it doesn't shut behind you.
Okay. So scoot. Oh, this is terrible. Oops. There. So that was 2. I have to see if there's anything worth it or not.
Just attack them normally. There
That
might
would
be a survivor here.
Well, not in this bottom part.
Yeah,
Well,
I will
most of
just-
the green lights have turned red, except the one at the very bottom, like this one here.
All right.
This one.
All right. Well, I'm just forget it. I'm gonna cast magic missile. I'll cast it at a 4th level. At this one over here.
Okay.
How many is that though? It's 3 first, I think, right?
Three to begin with, and then one extra per level.
Okay. So 2, 3, 4, so 6.
Yeah, it means they're dead. Thanks, Omitra.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know.
I would honestly say, Show, duplicate that spell
Attack.
and have one of them marked as not prepped, because then it won't take spell slots. That's what I do with spiritual weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's still up.
Yeah, well, that's it. So I take it he looks a little bit more battered though,
Oh yes,
and then I'm just going to
you could say he looks bloodied.
I'm just going to look at our Gitzerai friend and be like, next time punch him to death, and then give inspiration.
Nice.
Oh, actually, let me actually do it, so I can still do that. Give to you.
I hope you guys like my lights, by the way.
Yes, look at all those dead people.
There's still 4 up top, and then a couple down below. 1.
5 up top.
I know. I said 4 up top. Wait, 5? Really?
Yeah, you
This
can't see one.
This one's
Ah.
this one's red.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Omitra.
All right, is that your turn?
Yes. Now let me just scroll up and hit done.
I mean, not that I
Excellent.
know what colors they are.
Mind flayers actually
That
get
is
to go.
true.
Once. This is gonna suck.
Yep. I need everyone, literally everyone, to give me an intelligence saving throw.
Yep. Hey! Hold on, let me check something because it's not
22.
now yet.
13. And
Sorry,
I mentioned that intelligence is one of what Remy's lowest stats.
I don't think it needed to be said explicitly.
The only one lower is Dex.
Wow, you guys rolled
19.
really well. All right,
And
so
then
Remy,
Remy.
you failed.
Mhm.
You take 32 psychic damage,
Oh boy.
and you are stunned.
Okay. Cool.
The rest of you passed, and nothing happens when you pass. It's not even half damage. Holy
Thank
shit, that's
fuck.
crap.
Well,
What the
if you
fuck?
fail, it's shit. So
I mean, yeah, it's a save or die thing. And Remy dies. So Esri actually passed. Actually, there's a wall in between, but this is a mind blast, so it will affect Toru as well. So give me a second so I can roll his intelligence check. He's stunned. He rolled a 2. Nope, that's blinded. That's paralyzed. God damn it.
You see why I have trouble remembering which symbol is which?
Yeah.
Poisoned always throws me.
Oh, it's the fist. Yeah, that makes total sense.
Yeah, I got.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's the mind flayer's turn.
Maybe at some point I'll design new ones for us.
Yeah. All right. So everyone needs to give me another one, except
It's mental related. Would I still be able to?
yes, you
Okay.
can still save.
I kind of wish I had done bless on everyone beforehand, but I didn't think we'd be fighting immediately. And bless lasts a minute.
15.
11.
15.
17.
Okay.
How
Everyone
much
but
damage does Remy
Remy
take?
passed. Remy takes 19 psychic damage.
Okay, it's not as much.
Yeah, I rolled pretty low there. I do have to. Oh, he has intelligence saving. What? Okay, well, your friend Ezria is also stunned.
I thought you were gonna say
Oh wait,
dead.
Ezreal has bardic inspiration, by the way.
He rolled a 9. There's no way he's
Oh.
safe. Well,
I mean, if you rolled
he
like an
could.
Actually, he could.
Yeah, all right.
nope.
No. Anyways, let's see if your friend, the veteran, Toru saves.
Oh my god, we got Adi? Whatever the fuck his name was?
Nope, that was another 2.
Oh no.
Okay,
The
great.
same people keep failing.
Yep, I
Uh-uh.
guess we know who has lower intelligence in the party.
Yeah.
And
Wait, how
there's
the Mitra kept saving?
Luck.
Because I was gonna say the same reason
Bardic
that
inspiration.
Bardic
well,
inspiration.
no, the same reason that Realtar also saved every time an intelligence throw
Because
saving
there's
throw
nothing
happened.
there.
Yep.
All
You
right,
can't hurt
guys.
something that's not there.
You know what's coming up. There's a third
Uh-huh.
mind flayer.
Intelligence?
Uh-huh.
21.
19.
Shit.
7.
Hey,
Goodbye,
Toru
Remy.
does not go down because he actually managed to save this time.
Remy's gonna need a vacation after this.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
Remy's gonna
fine.
need a vacation, just period, with what she's dealt with in this dungeon.
All right, so Omitra and Remy take 17 psychic damage and are stunned.
I was already stunned. I've been triple stunned.
I'm going to assume I can't take a reaction.
Pretty sure.
If you're
Okay,
stunned, you
sorry.
can't do
How much
anything.
damage was that?
17.
Her.
Ooh.
Do I need to save from stunned?
Yes,
Okay.
it's another intelligence check.
I'm never going to get
Saving.
unstunned. Holy shit.
The end of your turn, you manage to free yourself from the stunning blow to your mind. somehow. Torch! Half your party is stunned.
Terrible news. Which one did Tethrin hit the shit out of with magic missiles?
The one to the north by
Alright.
Ezria.
Well, guess I'm gonna help the one to the north and hope the other two don't swarm Remy to death in the meantime. Good luck with that. Is this fellow bloodied? I believe he is. Fantastic news. Let's pop on the old finisher bloodied, and then I'm gonna hit him with my cane.
That hits.
That's gonna do 48 damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
Great. And I move
Yeah,
what,
your
10
damage
feet?
is basically a rogue with sneak attack arm.
Yeah, it's a little funkier than that, certainly, but yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Damage wise, you're about fine for your level.
Yeah, I just get some more fancy tricks, and I
Yeah.
have no real use for any of my bonus actions right now. So I'm going to use my 20 feet of remaining movement to never ever hit right click while I'm moving, or Opera will kill me, and I will move into a defensive
No.
position so that Remy doesn't what?
No, you're fine.
Okay,
He wants to fireball.
I know, that's why I'm here.
I mean, they're already dead anyway.
And not the bottom one!
Not the bottom one.
I can still work around that.
Anyway, that's my turn. I'm gonna keep being here and hope Remy doesn't die.
You
Remy.
have other spells besides fireball.
This doesn't take a spell slot.
Oh god,
Fucking
why
hell,
did we
we're
give him
level
a
12?
Why did we give him a wand?
I don't know. Like, I'm tempted to take that wand away.
You
At this point, just give it to me.
no.
22 intelligence save.
You managed to save.
Hey, I didn't do this.
Yeah.
I didn't do this collateral damage.
Remy sees Tethrin going for his wand, and that is what makes her break the stun. And she's like, there are still living people down there. You have other spells, you piece of shit.
Well,
I'm fine. And I'm done.
well, fine then.
I like how indignant Tethrin sounds with it. Well, I guess I won't boil people alive.
They were
Yeah, I
already
guess
crispy.
I won't. Yeah, I guess I won't turn people to ash when they've already been dealing with whatever the illithids have been doing with them.
I mean, if it's what I think it is, then it might be doing them a favor.
Anyways, you have other spells.
Yeah. You know what, though? I'm just gonna... I suppose I'll just bombard with magic missile again. I'll go, because I don't have to worry about them blocking it or dodging it. I'll go for which one of these two looks the most hurt.
They're exactly the same.
Okay. I'll go for this one then.
Okay.
And I'll cast it. Screw it, at 5th level. And yeah, I know I'm gonna wipe out my first level spell slots for this one because I didn't remember to make a second one not prepared, but whatever.
Why don't you just roll it once?
And
to
then
use
unprepare
spell
it and then
slot,
click
yeah.
on it again.
Okay. Magic missile.
Because that should
Four.
work.
No, it really doesn't. But whatever. 3. That's for first level. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
What did
Yeah,
I do?
It
with
only
spiritual
started doing that
weapon
when
then?
I unprepared it. Oddly enough.
Huh. Because, yeah, I have a second spiritual weapon program that doesn't use spell slots. Weird.
So
Anyways,
that,
we'll deal with it later.
Yep. 9, 12, 17, 22, 27, 31.
I know what it is. 31?
I think so.
If you just write, if you drag another copy of Magic Missile and then write something in the innate, it
Yeah.
doesn't use a spell slot.
That's what Remy did. What Remy's sheet has.
Ah.
Okay.
Which is
So-
also, you have to be careful because you wrote stuff on some of your other spells that do you use up spell slots. They will not use spell slots if you put something in innate.
Yeah, I haven't ever used any of those, so it hasn't been an issue.
Well, so is he
Okay.
still alive?
He is still alive. It looks pretty bad off.
Okay. And then I'm just going to look at Torch and be like, have at it. Spark inspiration him.
Well, I hope I survive long enough to. Actually, I'm perfectly fine for once.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like,
Yeah, Remy's the one who's gotten her ass kicked so far.
This never
Yep.
happens. Most of our fights are like Torch walks in, gets punched in the face, and dies.
To be
Right,
fair,
like,
the
he-
first couple times you were vulnerable to all damage.
That's really bad.
That did make everything worse, yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'm scared. Why are we scared?
Cara
I
just
know
rolled a
why we're
d6
scared.
to see if she got back her blast,
Oh.
I think.
Everyone, give me an intelligence saving throw.
Time to get stunned.
I'm stunned.
19.
I'm stunned. Oh no, I hate this.
What?
All right, 21 psychic damage for Omitra and Tethrin. Oh no, are you gonna lose your human? Yep,
He went
died.
down.
he went down.
How about our Gith Zerai, buddy?
Gets right past with a 22. Oh, Torch and Remy both passed, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
God damn. All right. Well, I guess he can't move forward then because
We're gonna
You're not
protect our
stunned.
friends with the power of friendship.
all right. That's unfortunate. This guy can't eat your brains.
Thanks, fuck. You don't want mine. You don't know where it's been.
Remy's
Mine's,
is probably too sweet for you. It'd give you cavities.
mine's only been in the gutter.
Great. All right. Well then, Torch, how about you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Okay.
Remember, you have bardic
You have
inspiration.
advantage.
Oh, good.
Okay, I will consider using my. I'm going to use my inspiration. Sorry, my bardic insp. So that's gonna be a 15.
What? Oh, because 9. Okay.
Yeah, that's how math
Use that
works.
advantage.
You probably just got so fucking lucky.
The save was a 15.
Yay! You're welcome for inspiration, meat
You
shield.
feel this mind flayer go into your mind and go hit your companions, and you're like, no.
Not today, tentacle face. Maybe tomorrow. I hit Tethrin earlier, actually.
You're a jerk.
You're stunned.
Omitra, intelligence saving throw, please.
Okay.
You are unstunned.
Fuck.
Man, you guys don't like being stunned, apparently.
No!
Not today, Giga Satan. Alright, I'm gonna go beat the shit out of a guy. Sorry, beat the bleep out of a guy.
Not
That's
worth
fucking
it.
cute.
Oh. Is this individual bloodied?
No.
The one
Alright.
behind them is.
The one that went into the corner in the back is, but that's why he's
I
moved
could-
back.
Could I whip around this guy?
Yes.
No. Not in these
the
close
Have
quarters.
reach.
Yeah, not in these close quarters. I ain't buying it. Also, yeah. I'm good. Sorry, my brain blanked out there, which is a perfectly normal thing that happens. I think.
When you're fighting mind flayers, yeah.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what? Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna beat him. So that's gonna be an 11.
11 misses.
All right. Well, I'm gonna use one of my monster slayer thingamajiggies so I can hit him again for the first time, I guess. That's gonna be a nat 20.
Yeah.
Does that hit?
Yes.
All right. So that's gonna be I
Lot.
lots.
28 slashing because of the vulnerability.
Right. Yeah. No, 38 slashing,
No.
isn't it?
No, it's
19
actually
and 19. Yeah,
38.
38
plus
and
21.
then 21.
59?
Yep.
Is that a record for one attack? I
No,
feel
you've
like
done more.
okay.
It's
You've done
pretty
more.
damn close.
Yeah.
It is enough to behead this guy.
I'm sure the other one's like peeing
I mean,
themselves.
it's retracted, so it's probably more like punch it straight through his head, but yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Oh boy. Right in the mouth, out the back.
Right in the kisser.
Ugh. A lot of him's the kisser, we found out, unfortunately.
Yep.
That might be the best use of that bonus
That's
action Monster Slayer I've ever seen. Yes. Down to 1, but that's the end of my turn. Good luck, Remy.
Okay, so I am going to use Mass Cure Wounds. There are 6 people here. I know that includes our human who just went down, but I'm hoping since it has literally just happened that I might be able to bring him up. And there's 6 of us, so yeah, Mass Cure Wounds. Everyone takes 16 healing.
That doesn't fuck. In fact, heal him.
Doesn't fuck.
It fuck.
That,
That doesn't fuck heal him.
that does nothing to me, so if you want to try it on a tank, go for it.
And then
it was less than a
Remy
minute.
is still gonna step forward.
You do still have your
Uh-huh.
A spiritual weapon, yes, I know. It's a bonus action to attack.
mhm.
I'm just moving forward to make sure that I keep no path for this illithid to go past me to my friends. And I'm gonna attack with the spiritual weapon. It was at level 3, so 25 to hit.
That hits.
$15 damage.
And it goes down.
Yes.
And you are out of initiative.
I
Is
like that.
everyone all right?
Surprisingly, yes. For once. I just like look
Is
behind me.
Tethrin still stunned?
Yes.
Oh, Tethrin.
Karu, is he still stunned?
Yes.
I go over to Tethrin and just start poking him. Poke, 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 poke,
I'm
poke,
gonna
poke.
open the nearest tank.
I'm gonna ruffle his hair and mess it up.
I'm gonna.
You're stunned.
I was gonna say I'm gonna open the green. Sorry, good.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm gonna open the green tank, but are we making Tethrin or Torch's color blindness canonical? I'd rather we didn't. It's hilarious, but I know it's gonna bleep me later on.
You do notice that they're okay, so these things have a transparent front. You can see that there is a human in the one that you're looking at here. There's some in the others as well, but they look torched.
I had nothing to do with this. I try not to do that too much because I know it'll get old fast. But it's been a day. Anyway, I'd like to open the one with the human I can see behind the transparent steel pane.
Okay, how are you opening it?
That's a good question. Does it look like it has any... Oh god, I'm gonna have to squid it. Is there anything that looks like it's manipulatable by hands or tentacles on it?
Give me an investigation check.
You would think
Luckily,
this is
if we
something...
need a new head, you just cut one off.
It's true. You'd think this is something I'd be trained in. It's not. It's literally the name of my class, and I didn't.
Why?
I went with stealth instead. Yeah, right. It's hard to argue against that. Anyway,
Okay, so you're not sure exactly how to open this, but you look at the pod. It's some kind of bronze cylinder. It has a bunch of wires connecting it to the panels on the floor, the metal panels on the floor. There's 8 copper wires connecting the pod to the thing, and you can't really see anything to like open it.
I don't want to touch those wires. But
Well,
Torch
Torch
doesn't.
is looking at. Sorry.
I was gonna say, but Torch doesn't know what electricity is. Probably. I'm actually not sure. I'll think about that. See how you go ahead.
Remy is looking at these ones up here to try and figure out a way to free the people.
Okay. I will also note that the illithids were holding those like clipboards, and they're now tossed on the floor where they dropped them during the
Well,
battle.
I'm assuming most of them are, ash. But this one wasn't fireballed that Remy's beside.
They were metallic, so
Huh. I pick one up.
it's
Some
got a
of-
bunch of the like braille like writing on it.
Hmm. Hey, Torch, you understand this thing, right?
Oh, vaguely.
Torch,
Check
were
one
you
near
stunned?
you.
I was never stunned. I
Excellent.
passed
So you still
every.
have
Yeah.
you're still concentrating on it.
I passed every single one. I'm very smart.
Check one near you. Maybe it'll explain things. Meanwhile,
Right.
Remy's just gonna look at this contraption.
All right, Remy, give me an investigation check.
I'm not trained in this either, but it makes sense for Remy. And I got a 20.
Yeah, well.
All right, so you see the wires. You're pretty sure there is like the wires are what's keeping this thing running, and from what you can tell, if this iPod is shut down, then it will open the glass door in front of it. You are not entirely sure how to do that, but it probably has to do with the wires. You're also pretty sure that if you do it incorrectly, either you or the person inside will have a very bad day.
Remy explains all this out loud as she's trying to figure it out. It doesn't sound near as like cohesive as Karu said, but you get the gist of what Karu said with Remy's rambling.
Are the wires bare copper or are they like color coded?
They're bare copper.
Oh, thank. Great. We can delay establishing whether Torch is actually like red-green colorblind for another day.
You
Yeah,
could
no,
just
they
roll
just
a
have like
dice.
indicators on the floor.
But it's a mechanical thing, and I know I'd just be screwing myself, and it's just anyway. I'd like to pick up the data slate or whatever.
Okay.
iPad, whatever you want to call it, and read it.
Okay, you read it. This one is not giving you any like psychic feedback, but because you have comprehend languages, you can read the contents of it, and you realize that these are schematics. They identify the cypods and their construction, and there is like a kind of map of this room, and it shows which wires of each cypod must be disconnected by just pulling it out of its socket to open each of the cypods.
Okay, so which wire do I need to disconnect from the iPod?
They're different for each cypod, but you have the schematics, so they're pretty random. But
Well, that's a bizarre way to go about it. Um,
yeah.
I mean, look. Okay, I would like to open the iPod with the green light near me.
Okay, you open it. Yeah. There is a person inside, human.
I would like to remove them from being inside of it. Are they dead?
You go to pull them out, and you realize that they are not dead. They seem to be asleep.
But they're not like attached to a brain suck machine or something, right?
Well, they're covered in like that same goo that the pod itself has. It's like some kind of.
Yeah.
It almost feels and looks kind of like amniotic fluid.
Oh, it's LCL. Okay. Good.
Is this some Matrix bullshit?
A little bit.
A little bit. It takes you a while to wake them up, but eventually you do manage to shake them awake.
Yeah, well,
They look around very confused and terrified. Where am I?
we're a bad place, but you're safe now because we're here. We're adventurers, we're good at things, and we kick the heck out of some illithids.
What's an illithid? I was in what? I was in Waterdeep.
Okay, you're like
I-
2 kilometers below it right now. You
No.
are
Yep.
you're in Undermountain. You'll be fine. We'll get you back to the surface. Just be relatively calm. We're going to
Hey.
try. Yes.
You want to do that with these other ones over here?
Yes, Remy, I'll hand you over to Remy. She is slightly more people-y than I am. Remy, please
Remy-
help.
Yeah, Remy just goes up to them and, like, she's a cleric. She kind of expects people to be comforted by the fact there's a cleric around.
I assume you're not relying entirely on that. You're not just like, by the way, I'm a cleric.
No. But it helps.
All right.
Yeah.
I will open the rest of the diepods one by one, at least the ones that are green.
All right, you find a bunch more commoners.
Hey, Tethrin, I have a question for you. No, it requires you stay in it. I was thinking we could make a tiny hut and leave all these people in it so they could be safe for
Nope.
8 hours. But
Can't.
yeah, damn it.
If I leave, it goes pop.
It's the magical gender-changing commoner token.
I still don't get why you call it that.
It just looks like a dude zoomed out, and it looks like
doesn't.
it does to me.
Okay.
I mean, it looks like Monkey Jesus, but you know.
I really wish I had a way to get these people out of here.
Karu, what about this one?
That one's actually empty.
Oh.
Even though it's green?
Well, there was only a number of people on this map, and the map maker put one too many green
Uh,
lights.
Classic mistake.
well, we can leave the city guard with them.
I guess I can just bloop. Their magic commoner showed up. Unfortunately, the guy with money is dead because fireball.
There's a guy with money?
There was a guy, a rich noble, I bet, who would have paid for his rescue.
Damn it! I was right the whole time!
Yeah, there was one that would have given you
a reward.
Then maybe
Lord.
he should have screamed, "Hey, I'm rich."
Mitra
He
would
was
have.
asleep.
He was asleep.
Oh, Mitra would have taken his clothes. Look at it and tell me I'm wrong.
Hmm.
Well, that's
They
too bad.
they all share the same story of like they were in Waterdeep, everything was normal, and well, besides they had a purple tentacly mayor.
Yeah, that sounds like the dream we had.
Mm-hmm. Hey, did any of you guys see a Tarask in your dream?
Do you know
No,
what a Tarask is?
Prestidigitate.
Oh. Oh, I just had a horrible thought.
What?
Karu, in our
Yeah.
dream, how populated was Waterdeep? Was it like normal levels of populated? Sparsely populated? Crowded?
it felt normal, honestly. Though, if give me an
I-
intelligence check.
You'll see where I'm going with this, right?
Yes, I do. Oh
4.
no.
What?
I got a 4.
Okay, then I have no more information to give you.
Okay, to fill in the rest of you out of character, where I'm going with this is, oh lord, I think every single person in our Waterdeep dream is actually in these fucking things.
Wait, that means children.
I mean, yeah, of course. They
It
kidnap
looks
people and throw them in a
scrumptious.
vat. They're not gonna stop, like, they're not gonna go, oh yeah.
And then snack
I
on
mean,
them later.
Remy didn't think of that, so she's comforting these people right now, and
Oh,
really trying to think of a way to,
Get them out of
Alright, so
here.
I actually have a list of the people that were in the cells.
Uh-oh.
oh, what are their names?
You have Downderek Steelfist, a male shield dwarf. Joranna Hammerstone, a female shield dwarf. Felaine Clandrew, a female moon elf. Merrily Shadowstep, a female Lightfoot halfling, and I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys
you
just do
added an
5.
extra person.
Yep, you have an extra person.
Jagtar Weathrap, a human, male human.
Mm.
That name, it thraps.
I am probably mangling it because apparently he is a Mulan human.
I kind of
It's
have
a Mulan human?
Yeah, Mulan are a type of what do you call it?
Subrace? Nationality?
Culture.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
name, it thraps.
Anyways, I have a kind of suggestion, guys. I don't know if it would work, but I mean, this is the Illithids area, right? Kind of dangerous. What if we open the door to outside the Illithid area so they can wait outside the door?
And get killed by the gift.
Do you think the
Yank.
gift would kill them?
Eh.
I mean, they're focusing on the mind flares.
I feel like they might look at them and go, wow, you seem like strappy swords. Why don't you go fight the mindflayers or we'll kill you? They do have a track record of doing that.
I'm gonna point out these people don't look like they were survived 2 seconds.
If they kill even one, that's a plus for the gift.
They're not gonna kill even one.
I mean, okay, yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. Let's go let them up to the door.
Also, Car, while we're talking, I'm gonna cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
And just a level 2 to try and give myself at least a little bit more health. I mean, 12 is better than nothing.
Toru goes, well, that went that was terrifying. I could lead them. Do you know anywhere in the outside of this structure where we could maybe hide and wait for you to come for us?
What about the stairs?
Man, the only other place we know is the dead body room.
Or
The
or
stairs? The
potential
stairwell?
I think the stairwell is the best we're getting unless we want to
Yep.
get them to go hang out in the Githyanki burial grounds.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, I
Or
think the
you mean in
stairwell's our
the,
best bet.
Sorry, the hand-shaped room.
What was that show?
Well, because technically the Githyanki burial grounds was in front of what seems to be the Githyanki stronghold.
Or at least outpost, not stronghold.
Yeah, that words, they're difficult.
How about the stairwell? I think that's going to be our best bet, guys.
Just don't
The
fall
mind
asleep
flayers are going to be focused on us.
for now.
Yeah.
Just don't go up too far. You might run into some Githyanki who aren't very friendly.
I mean, to be fair,
He approaches Remy
Mhm.
and holds out, and you realize it's his badge, his City Watch badge. If something happens and I can't get up to Waterdeep, can you find my family and give that to them?
Yep, I can do that.
Thank you.
Oh, Remy, did any of the Githyanki speak Common that we noticed?
No.
They spoke Draconic though. Hey, Omitra, can you write a note for me? Can you
Sure.
write on it that, hey, we've already killed 5 mind flayers, so these people we've rescued, we're still killing mind flayers, but just don't hurt these people. And we can give the note to them, and then because they're not going to understand Draconic, but if they hand the note to them and they realize, oh, these people are actually doing what we asked, let's not kill these people because, like they're just civilians.
50-50
Also-
shot.
Yeah, it's a chance at least.
What's up, Joe?
Also, Remy, it was 6. There were 2 in the first room and 4 in this one.
Oh yeah, so 6, even better. But yeah, be like, hey, we're doing what you asked. Just don't hurt these civilians.
So my note is going to say, the sweet summer child wants you to not harm these people. They're just passing through. Dead count, orcs, 8. Mind flayers, 6.
Innocent bystanders, 4, 5.
And an additional note of, you're welcome.
Okay.
That's actually a really good plan.
And you give that note
You
to
sound
Ishan.
so surprised.
Yep.
Thanks.
And I'm going to, I guess, try and teach him in Draconic how to say
Friend?
truce or something like that.
Okay. All right. Takes him a bit, but he gets.
I mean, he can at least just repeat it to himself until he finds them, basically.
Yeah. Considering his life may well depend on it, he will do his best to learn it.
And then in a panic, he shouts Fusorda, and
And we basically open the door for him because we know how to do that.
Yeah, and he leaves with the 5 rescuees.
there's these just super confused kidnapped people, and we're letting them out. We do it by grabbing a dead mind flayer's head and manipulating all of the tentacles to open the door, and we're just don't worry about it.
Remy just is like, this is really weird. We get it. We don't like it either. It's literally the only way to open these doors.
No, move a little weird shits. All right, there we go.
And this is when these people realize that adventurers are a very unique bunch.
Oh god, if only they knew they were 16 levels down from Waterdeep.
We didn't tell them.
I did say we
We're
were 2
not-
kilometers down. Which I think is right. I'm not sure.
I'm just going to say, at some point, Elrune needs to commission a magic circle somewhere in Skullport so we can just transport people to Skullport, because it's still in the Undermountain, so maybe the teleportation will work, and then from Skullport, they can get the fuck out.
Yeah, I
Or
mean,
at least a panic button to get back to Skullport.
hopefully they'll make it back. We'll see.
It'll be fine.
There.
Anyways.
It was not fun.
Hey, where are you heading
Future
next?
Mitra, it was not fine.
Gillair from Elrune 2 weeks later is just hey, so somebody left 6 corpses on our doorstep with a note in Draconic that says don't fuck with the Githyanki. Do you know what's up with that? Sorry, don't bleep
Who
with the
the fuck did
Githyanki.
you piss off?
What is wrong with you people?
All right, so we have another door. Hey, Torch.
You just call me Dorch?
Torch.
Okay, good. I mean, it'd be apt, but I'm gonna squid face the door. I'm also gonna keep I'm gonna shove the schematic into my pack. Are they all identical?
Yes.
Okay, I'll just take one. I can
trying to
probably sell it to somebody.
Okay, so there's another thing you discover from the reading the schematics. Anything that is inside one of these things when it is running remains unconscious and is basically in a state of like a coma. As long as they're there, it can it will be nourished by the psychic energy being fed to it and just remains there until it dies of old age. So you can literally have people their whole lives stuck in one of these pods.
It's a
Horrifying.
coma. Comma is the
And-
punctuation.
That, yeah. And
That's Fine.
from what you learned from them, they were apparently in some kind of like simulation of Waterdeep.
Well,
That was different from the dream you guys had because there was no Tarask.
somebody fucking called it. I think it was Show. I don't know. I always say the wrong person. Why?
Yes, this
Oh.
is some Matrix bullshit.
Yeah. What a great movie.
Yeah.
It's a shame
Yeah.
there were no sequels except for the Animatrix.
All right. Well, you all open the door and you will find out what's behind it next session.
Woo!
This is my favorite level so far, which is saying a lot considering I've said that like 20 times now.
Skullport.
Skullport.
I am enjoying avenging a character that was like 10 years old.
I'm just amused we killed the one person who would give a monetary reward for their
Oh, yeah.
return to
And
Waterdeep.
looks and I
Yeah, but that's assuming we got him back to Waterdeep.
yeah.
I mean, it was only like 500 gold. It's fine.
Just send the reward to the yawning the whatever the fuck to pay off my tab. Yeah, no, this place is wonderful. I love the horrible mind flayer lab. It raises a lot of questions for me about how it's built, and I'm deeply terrified by the fact that it's kind of semicircular, which implies there may be a whole ring of these, and I'm terrified.
What?
And we have yet to
It'll be
discover.
fine.
Yeah, we have yet to discover the purpose of why they're keeping people in vats either, because it's not brain suck machine.
Mhm. There's also the whole, what if we encounter someone we know in one of these?
Well, or boil them to death, depending on who they are, like whether we owe them money
Yeah.
or not. But you know,
Yeah.
find
Let's
one-
Let's not kill these people.
yeah. So far it's just been, one last thing before we go. For a long time I had been very anti like super silly names for D&D characters, and then I started actually, playing written modules, and I see the names, and I don't care anymore. It's fine, whatever.
Honestly, my favorite of the ones you rescued was Merrily Shadowstep.
Merrily Shadowstep is pretty good. I'm quite fond of Jagtar the other one.
Uitharp.
Uthar.
Uithrap.
His name perhaps.
Oui.
You're welcome.
Oui.
Thank you.
Oui.
And we found both a shield dwarf and a healed dwarf.
Oh, what?
We found a male shield dwarf and a female shield dwarf. We found a shield dwarf and a healed dwarf.
No.
Garm.
And
Please
with
kill the
that,
stream.
good night, everybody.
Bye.